Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome into our Broncos Rams watch party. Happy to be here with you all on Christmas Sunday. Hopefully, we're talking about a win because ultimately, that's the best thing the Denver Broncos can do right now. There's no tanking for a better third-round draft pick, right? They don't have their own first. They don't have their own second. So why don't you just go out and win football games, because that's a lot more exciting than losing football games. Now, while we get closer to kickoff, I'll let the audience build up. Let everyone click on the notification. Let me know who you got, Broncos or Rams. This is going to be, I don't want to say a fun one because it might get ugly, let's be honest. Most of the Broncos football games have been ugly this season, although the offense has come along the last couple of weeks. I mean, it was revolutionary stuff a week ago where they scored, wait for it, 3 touchdowns in one game. So don't rule anything out with this Broncos offense that has, found some life the last couple of weeks, if you will. Let me know who you got for this one. I'll give shout-outs, including to Michael and Tony. We got Ken. I feel like I'm listing off all of Santa's reindeers right now. Okay, so let me know who you got in this one, Broncos or Rams. I'm a one-man band right now, so just bear with me as I press all the 1s and 2s by myself. Garrett Porter saying, go Broncos. I love it, Garrett. Barack Bald Obama, something like that. Broncos getting this win. If I'm Baker Mayfield, you've already won your big game with the Rams on Thursday night against the Raiders, you're kind of as high as you're going to get. Maybe just unintentionally get hurt, so that way you go into the offseason. You're like, listen, I put some good stuff out on tape. The last thing you want to do if you're Baker is get roasted by this Broncos defense, which is a very real possibility. And going back to how he looked like back with Carolina. Elijah Munson giving me a go Broncos. Elijah Munson, that's actually a really good segue. I hope your package arrived. I know it might be close. It's a long distance, if you will, all the way to Alaska. But Elijah, with your comment right there, I do want to quickly segue to our super chat menu, and then I want to show some love to some of the bigger super chatters we had last week. So here's what we got going right now. $5 super chat, it is a beers cheers. $10 super chat, we're going to take a shot of eggnog. $20, I got some fun things going here. I got these brownies. I went to, I'm not going to even lie and try and say I made them myself. I got these brownies right here. One of them has a golden little chocolate dollar in it, if you will, a little coin. And whoever sends in $10 or $20, and then when I take a brownie and take a bite out of it, if it is that special one, like that golden ticket, right, you get to pick a segment for this upcoming week here at the channel. So if you want to talk about Hackett replacements or, well, don't even try and get me to do reasons why Hackett might stay. But still, you can have a little bit of a dictatorship over the show, if you will. And then $52, you get to join the Mile High Club. It's not that type of Mile High Club, you sick pervs. What it is, though, is we got a Mile High hat. Finally got the bosses here at Chat Sports to give me the green light on this bad boy. And we're going to put your name on this hat. So we're going to add 2 names to it in just a second. And then $100 is a beer shotgun. So here are the 2 members of the Mile High Club thus far. We have Elijah Munson and Mr. Alaska. So we got these little football stickers. I'm going to write your names on them right now. And then we're going to put them onto our Mile High hat and get you etched into some Broncos Breakdown history, if you will. Okay, so this requires excellent penmanship, which I do not have. Elijah M. and then Mr. Alaska. Okay, perfect. Look at that. $52 in super chats over the entire show, and your name will be added onto our helmet right here. We're going to put oh, I got to peel it off. I peeled the wrong thing off. Okay. Stickers are not my forte. Here we go. Now we're in business. So, boom. We put it right onto the helmet. The Mile hat right there. And then Mr. Alaska, Mr. AK, if you will. We'll add you right now. These are big super chatters we had a week ago for the Broncos-Cardinals game, which was awful. I mean, outside of the win, that was tough to watch. Let's be honest here. Okay. Bingo. Boom. Appreciate everyone who has super chatted so far. If you want to make a donation this Christmas Sunday, that definitely goes a long way. So that is the Mile High Club. And then one more time, this is our Super Chat menu today. Some fun things we got going. And as always, if you send any Super Chat in, no matter the amount, we're banging the Ram today, right? We're banging the Ram today. Hopefully the Broncos can take down the LA Rams and send Sean McVay, I don't know, maybe into some confusion, I want to say, about what his future is with the Rams. So here's what we got going on. We're going to get into some question drivers, see what you guys are saying right now as we get closer and closer to kickoff here. So we had who you got. Let's switch it up here, right? Let's go with this one right now. Where are you watching from? Shout out your city. Let me know down in the comment section below where you are watching from. Would love to see where everyone is coming in from today. So get down to the comment section below and let me know where you are watching from, whether you are in Denver, Colorado, somewhere else. Always curious where people are tuning in from as we get closer and closer to kickoff. And listen, while you're getting in the comment section and let me know where you're watching from, I've got a quick word to share with you guys that we recorded just before the watch party kicked off, and that is from today's sponsor, which is Fetch. Today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. Shout out to Fetch. Make sure you get started today. All that information for you guys is in the live chat. All right, let's see. Nolan Tipton. Matt, my flight to Texas got canceled, so I tuned in. Nolan, happy to have you with us today. Appreciate you always being a part of our watch parties. Richard Gould tuning in from Mexico. Sounds like a pretty warm spot to be for Christmas. We got someone from Wichita, Kansas. Garrett's in Utah. Shout out Rich County. Philippines, Cripple Creek, Wichita, Kansas. Let me know where you are watching from. We are just over 10 minutes away from kickoff between the Broncos and the Rams. And I understand that these are two teams out of the playoff race, and there might not be a whole lot of storylines, right? Not be a whole lot of reasons to watch this game. If I may, though, if I may, allow me to sort of be the half glass full guy, Mr. Optimism, and try and give you a good reason to watch these last couple of Broncos games closely. One, Russell Wilson, before getting a concussion, was playing his best football of the season, right? Those 2.5, 3 quarters or whatever against the Chiefs where they erased a 3-score deficit like that. Hopefully we can see that version of Russell Wilson close out the year. Why? It's more than just, oh, good, Russell Wilson's on a complete and total catastrophe. He ended the year on a high note. No, you're probably going to move on from Hackett. And if you're a head coach who's got offers from multiple teams, and, you know, you're the pretty girl at the ball and everyone wants to take you to the dance, well, maybe the Broncos team with the first-round pick, and they've got their quarterback, and he played well down the stretch, and oh, yeah, he's a multiple 9-time Pro Bowler who's already won a Super Bowl, might be a little bit more attractive than some other jobs out there. I know right now it doesn't feel like it because you can go the other direction and go, Denver's a disaster. They are locked to Russell Wilson for the next 3 to 5 years, and he's been awful so far. He has not been good so far. There's no saying otherwise. But if he ends the year on a high note, I fully expect Denver to move on from Hackett. The Broncos' head coaching job might be a little bit more interesting than it was a month ago. So that's really all I got. I try to be the minister of morale. I try to spin zone things into a good light, and it's not easy at this moment. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I do think Russell Wilson, while I have lobbied for him to get shut down so that he can just start the rehab, if he's going to play, I sure hope he's going to play well, not just for our viewership, but for that this team is a little bit more respected going into the offseason. Maybe that sways a free agent or two. So that's the best I got for you, okay? All right, here we go. Shaylin saying, go Broncos. Appreciate you, Shaylin. Merry Christmas to you. Ramon's tuning in from Kansas City. We got someone from Marlin, South Carolina. Ken is in Ontario. Ken's also saying, ready for the Christmas Tank Bowl. Ken, are you sitting down for this? The two teams playing today don't have their own first-round draft pick. It belongs to the Lions and to the Seahawks, which are currently slated to be top 5 picks. So, don't get me wrong. Lions fans are huge Broncos fans today. And Seahawks fans are huge Rams fans today. So, it's not like these two teams have anything to lose for. And the players don't want to lose, right? If they end the year on a bad note, they might not be brought back next year. They won't reap the rewards and benefits of having a better first-round pick, even if they had one. They want to win. They want to look good so they can get another contract here. We got someone wearing a Russell Wilson jersey. Elia Munson, Alaska in the house. I love it. Shout out your city. Let me know where you are from. All right. We've got over 50 people watching right now. This is the big question I want to ask. It is Christmas Day. And with that, hopefully, that will bring to an end what, in my opinion, has been a disastrous commercial season. I'm talking to you, Old Navy. What has been the most annoying holiday commercial? The Old Navy one with the lady from White Lotus, I don't know her name, makes no sense. She's feeding asparagus to a reindeer. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. This is what I've been thinking more about the last couple of weeks in the Broncos. It drives me up the damn wall. So let me know what the most annoying commercial has been that you can't wait to see go to bed. Hopefully that Burger King commercial, I'm not going to sing it because you already know the tune. Hopefully that one is put in the dirt as well. Most annoying commercial. As someone just put, I got a fake gun, so that threw my head off for a second. Quite literally and figuratively. It's not a holiday one, but the BK one is annoying. So, I mean, imagine, like, I saw this on Twitter. Your favorite player goes down, the cart comes on, looks like a torn ACL, you're in shambles, and Tony Romo and CBS says, we're going to go to commercial, we'll be right back. And it's Whopper, like, that is the tough segue right there. Tough transition. Okay. Thurman, that was rude. That was hurtful. That one dug deep right there. All right, most annoying holiday commercial, let me know in the comment section. Speaking of Tony Romo, we have Tony Romo and Jim Nantz wearing their ugly Christmas sweaters right now, getting ready for this game from SoFi Stadium. So I think it's one last time to predict the score until we kick off here. Predict the score for me. Broncos, Rams. Let me know who you got and by how much. This has the making of a really low-scoring. Last team to have the football is probably going to have a chance to win it, and they will throw a pick, right? Usually it's whoever's got the ball last, they'll march down the field and score a touchdown or a walk-off field goal. No, not so fast. I'm predicting whoever has the ball last in this game trailing is going to throw a game-sealing, game-losing interception, which I'm going to go with Baker and the Rams. At least Denver has looked good the last week or two, right? The Rams have just been bad all year, like the Broncos. Don't get me wrong. The Broncos looked good against a third-string quarterback, albeit last week against the Cardinals. And you could also say the Rams are onto their third-string quarterback. But let me know. Who you got? Predict the score for me. HB, I just can't pronounce that name. 21-16 Broncos. Noel saying 24-17 Broncos. We got Daniel wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Broncos 23, Rams 13. Juwan Powell 24-10 Broncos. Let me know your score predictions. I will put mine down at Broncos win it 17-15, right? An opportunity for the Rams, kind of a weird scoring Christmas Day scoregami type of game, and Baker Mayfield and the Rams have it at the end, and he throws a pick to Justin Simmons, who came up with, two interceptions last week. He was awesome against the Cardinals. He's been great all year, outside of course, missing 4 games early on due to a hamstring injury. He has been solid, so I'll go with that. I got Elijah Munson saying Broncos 24, Rams 20. 44 points between these two teams. That seems a little bit too rich for my liking. The best thing going for the Broncos Rams right now, not to be really morbid, is this isn't even the worst Christmas Day game probably. I think Bucs Cardinals at 7 p.m. might take the cake for the worst Christmas Day game. Jalen 22-14 Broncos. I like it. Shay thinks they're going to win by 2 scores, which Denver did beat the Cardinals by 2 scores last week. That's their only 2-score victory of the entire season. It's been a while. I think the Chargers in week 15 last year was the last time they won by 2 scores. Broncos fan 123 21-13. All right, get those score predictions in. Last chance before kickoff here. It is Christmas Day. Happy to be with all you guys. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful Christmas. And what was your favorite present today, right? What was your favorite present underneath the Christmas tree? As I almost perfectly synced up with Mariah Carey right there before this. Trivia, when did Mariah Carey's song come out? I bet you won't get it. Let me know. Here we go. What is your favorite Christmas present of the day? Let me know. Might it be a Broncos victory? I don't think it's too late to ask for that. I don't know if they are capable of giving it, but Santa definitely, that's got to be a tough one for Santa. Imagine all the Christmas cards, all the Christmas letters he got, where it's all I want for Christmas is Denver to win. He's like, dude, I can build iPods. I cannot guarantee that. All right. HB, I like this question. Is Sutton or Murray playing? So Courtland Sutton is playing, which definitely caught me by surprise. He's been dealing with a nagging hamstring injury, like most of the team. So like a lot of the team, has been so far this season. But Brandon Johnson, the UDFA out of Central Florida, is inactive as a result, and I kind of like Brandon Johnson. So I sort of thought maybe they just shut down Courtland Sutton for the rest of the season. Kind of see what you have in Brandon Johnson, right? More of an extended trial and go into training camp next year with a better idea of who your wide receivers might be after Sutton, Judy, and Patrick. And I can't even confidently say all 3 of those guys will be on the roster next year. Definitely don't rule out any trades, that's for sure. This Christmas hat, it's getting the sweats going, that's for sure. Making it a lot hotter in this room. All right, here we go. Barnacle Boy, what's poppin'? Over 75 people tuning in before kickoff. Appreciate all of you guys. Let me know what your favorite Christmas toy, Christmas present was today. Before we kick off, we just crossed over 11,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And hey, if you're already a member of the channel, turn on your notifications. Click that bell icon. That way when we go live for watch parties and whatnot, you don't miss a thing. Because I guarantee you're going to have a lot more fun watching the game with me, alongside me, or just completely reliant on this stream than just putting on Tony Romo going, I don't know, Jim, and making borderline sexual innuendos. So here we go. Barnacle Boy, love the vibes in this channel, subbed. Appreciate you. Here we go. We are getting ready for kickoff. Broncos Rams, Baker Mayfield, Russell Wilson. Baker Mayfield on the Rams was one of the last things I would have predicted for 2022. But here we are. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and do so. And also, 82 people liking, only 19 likes right now. Hit that thumbs up icon. You want the Broncos to win. Don't jinx it. Like the video. Beautiful 82-degree day in Englewood, California. And listen, cold as the Rockies, got my first beer here. If we get once we get to 50 likes, we're going to crack this cold one open. So we're at 20 likes right now. 30 of you that have not liked the video, please go ahead and do so. Just gives a nice little signal boost to YouTube so it brings more Broncos fans over. All right, here we go. It's going to be the Broncos on Christmas Day, 2-1 all time. Meanwhile, the Rams are playing their first game on Christmas Day. I haven't watched a minute of the NBA today, though. I did watch all the Dolphins-Packers game, which all-time meltdown by Miami. They're up 20-10, and they lost 26-20, like 16 unanswered. All right, here we go. Like the video if you haven't already. Nearly 100 people tuning in. Hit that thumbs up icon once you get in your seat, and let's get ready for Broncos Rams. Denver is wearing their all-white unis on the road. It will be the Rams to receive the first half kickoff and get us started. Brandon McManus boots it down the field, and we are underway from the City of Angels. Here we go. Pair of 4-10 teams. Definitely not what Roger Goodell and the NFL had in mind when they made the schedule back in April, but we're here. Merry Christmas, and let's hopefully get a win for the Broncos, right? Winning is just a little bit more exciting than losing, so that's what you're playing for right now. It's as simple as that, right? You're not playing for the playoffs. You're eliminated already. You're not losing to get a better draft pick. You are playing because you are a competitive team and you want to win. I had that TED Talk because there are a lot of people who are just like, why even bother play? Why even bother win? 1st and 10 for the Rams. Baker Mayfield lines up under center. It's his 3rd game as an LA Ram. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. Cam Akers on the carry. He is taken down by Alex Singleton. Gain of 4. I've liked Alex Singleton a lot. I was pretty critical of just George Payton rolling with Singleton and Josie Jewell as the inside linebacker room going into the season with Jonas Griffith. But Singleton's been awesome, low-key. He's been good. So 2nd and 6 now. Shotgun snap for Baker. Quick throw. That is caught. And that's a fresh set of downs. Producer Nick Roloff. Can you just make the ESPN? That's all I need. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. He had the game-sealing interception a week ago. Yeah. Tony Romo's got to be pissed right now he's doing this instead of being at home. Jim Nantz is like, F-bombing every commercial break. 1st and 10, it's a pitch to Akers to the left. Akers finding some room, picking up 8 yards. How about Cam Akers? I mean, guy went from, just go to the right. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Jim Nantz and Tony Romo, they've got to be livid right now. They do not. They would much rather be golfing this Christmas afternoon, avoiding their families, rather than being at the 4-10 Broncos Rams game. 2nd and 2. Oh. I bet we're going to get an accidental hot mic slip up where Jim Nantz is like, I can't believe we're at this bullshit right now. 2nd and 2, it's a handoff up the middle. Akers first down and more. Akers a 20-yard pickup. How did Cam Akers go from supposed to be good and then got hurt and then was awful in the postseason last year, was supposed to be good this year, was effectively benched, couldn't get traded, didn't want to get cut, and now he's the bell cow back? Mine was just different. Yeah. All right. Akers in the last 3 games has 3 touchdowns. Only had 4. Only had 1 going into the last 3 games. 1st and 10. Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 40. Baker under center. It's a handoff up the middle. Akers gain of 5. This Broncos defense has been really good all year long. That's nothing new. They have been the only consistent thing. And the Rams are moving the ball down the field quite well so far in this opening drive. Just doing it on the ground. Only 1 pass play so far. 27 likes at 50. We're cracking open a Coors Latte. Hit the thumbs up icon. 2nd and 5. It's Baker under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Roaming to his right. Quick check down. That is caught. That Tyler Higbee? Yeah. First down, LA. A gain of 5 on the play. Okay. Tackle made by Simmons and Patrick Surtain, or Simmons and Jewell, excuse me. All right. Little bio on Tyler Higbee right now. Let's see what the chat is saying here. HB, Broncos make the worst running backs look like prime Barry Sanders. That's not true. The run defense has been fine this year. 3rd and 1, under center, handoff, Akers, first down. On 3rd and 1, he got 4, fresh touchdowns. And the Rams are all the way out to Denver's 27 right now. Nick Bonito on the field right now for the Broncos. That was their first selection in this past draft, right? The last pick in round 2 coming from the Rams. And he's effectively just been a redshirt freshman this year. He had a good game against the Jags, you might recall. But outside of that, you needed a lot more production from someone when you've lost your top 3 and 4 edge rushers at different points this season. 1st and 10. Under center, flag, pre-snap penalty. That should go against the Rams. False start on the offense. All right. Yeah, Cam Akers, if you got him in fantasy, which shame on you for even starting him right now in fantasy, but he is having a good first drive for the Rams. Nearly 100 people watching. We're only at 32 likes, though. Hit that thumbs up icon, please. Definitely goes a long way here at the channel. 1st and 15 after the false start. The ball backed up to Denver's 32. Baker under center. Takes the snap. A little bit of trickery. A handoff on the end around and no room to operate. There we go. Baron Browning in on the stop with Josie Jewell. So that'll bring up 2nd and long after the 1st and 15. I mean, the Rams are very beat up, as they highlight on CBS right now. You know what I mean? No Stafford, no Cooper Kupp, no Allen Robinson. So your top 3 players on offense all out of this game, which it's not like they were using Allen Robinson at all when he was healthy. 2nd and 15. Baker in shotgun. Takes the snap. Oh, it goes through his hands. He scoops it up. Oh, he's taken down on the sack. Baker couldn't handle the shotgun snap, went right through his hands, and he's just going to jump on it. A loss of about 10 on the play. So now it's about 3rd and 25, and they are going to be out of field goal range, at least borderline. There we go. 3rd and 28 at the 45. Baker takes the snap. Check down. That is caught. Higbee. He is taken down after a gain of about 8, and it's going to be about a 53-yard field goal from right here. 4th and 20, and what does Sean McVay want to do? He's going to send out the field goal unit. All right. So the Rams are going to attempt about a 50, it's at the 37, 47, about a 54, 55-yard field goal. I think it's 55 officially. Here we go. Let's get a miss. 55-yarder from the right hash is up, and it is good. Oh, we got our first super chat just as the kick went through. Coming in from Elia Munson. I love it. Elia, we'll get that super chat for you on the screen in just a moment. Let me update the scoreboard. It is 3-0 Rams. They capitalize on the opening possession, but they definitely stalled out at the end. Okay. $20 super chat coming in from Elia Munson. Thank you so much, Elia. Really appreciate you. Let's throw the... Oh, I know the problem. There it is. 3-0 bad guys. And let's get the super chat menu up for today and see what we are offering, because I kind of forgot myself. So good reminder here. Okay, so $20 super chat. That is Brownie Roulette. So I talked about this right when we started the stream, but I'll fill everyone in case you joined a little bit late. No problem. I got these brownies right here, and not those kind of brownies, so it's not that type of brownie roulette. But one of them has a gold chocolate coin. So I kind of thought Willy Wonka-esque, and what we'll do is if I pick the brownie with the gold chocolate coin in it, you're going to be the big winner. And so you get to pick a segment for a show this upcoming week. So, Elia, thank you so much for your support. I didn't get the. I'm not the one. By the way, I should have added. I didn't put the coin in, so I have no idea which one it is. Producer Nick Roloff put it in. Let's go with. I like this one. We're clean. We're clean. Good brownie too. Shout out HEB. Shout out your favorite grocery store. But Elia Munson, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. We'll put that back on screen. And hey, if you want to make a donation, a contribution, show some support to the channel, super chats go a long way. Thank you so much. Elia Munson, who is a part of the Mile High Club. I should remind everyone, it's an elite club to be a part of. With Mr. Alaska, our 2 Alaskan Broncos fans, we got 3 open spots right now. And if you send in $52 or more in honor of Mile High, your name gets put onto a football sticker, and we slap it onto our Mile High hard hat. So, beat the Rams, super chats. Let's go. Thank you very much, Elia Munson. All right. 3-0 after the early field goal from Matt Gay, and it's going to be the Broncos getting the football back next. All right. Here we go. Gay kicks it off to restart the game. It goes out the back of the end zone. And it's Russell Wilson time, baby. I mean, I know this game doesn't have a ton at stake right now, but I do think there is something to, no, here's what's at stake for the Broncos. They need Russell Wilson to end on a high note, okay? They need to go into the offseason when they most likely move on from Hackett and have a good roster for a head coach to want to come coach this team. $100 super chat from Elia Munson. Oh! 1st and 10 Broncos. Wilson airing it out. Incomplete, but dang. Thank you so much, Elia Munson. $100. Let's go. Beat the Rams. Beat the Rams. We'll throw the super chat on screen in just a second, Elia. Elia Munson, the undoubted MVP of the show so far. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. At their own 25. Wilson under center. It's a pitch to Murray. Murray taken down after a minimal gain of 2. $100 super chat. That's a beer shotgun. Elia Munson, we will do the beer shotgun at the next, not even just like commercial break, but the next stoppage, if you will, because it's a little tough for me to do it while I'm doing play-by-play. Thank you so much, Elia. Bang! Here we go. 3rd and 9. Wilson throwing. And it's picked off. You got to be shitting me. Wilson's picked off. Return inside Denver's 40. He threw to absolutely nobody. Gotta be kidding me, Russ. Where is this going? It's overthrown dramatically. If you could imagine, Courtland Sutton is literally within hand's length of the corner and the safety. They are making a Courtland Sutton sandwich. And Russell Wilson decides, that's where I'm going to go with the football. Gotta be kidding me, Russ. So the Rams are going to take over. Gosh. All right. Rams have it on the Broncos 34-yard line. Baker under center. Takes the snap. Handoff. Akers up the middle. Akers stopped by Singleton. Gain of 4 on the play. Elia Munson, we will throw on your super chat and do the beer shotgun at the conclusion of this Rams series right here. Don't worry, never forgetting about you. Oh, come on. 2nd and 7. Baker under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Throwing towards the end zone. Caught. Pushed out of bounds at the 6. Hopkins. Is that another $100? Another $100 super chat from Elijah Munson. Oh! Just speechless this Christmas Sunday. Elijah Munson. Bang! Wow. Thank you so much. Go Broncos, Elijah. Appreciate you more than you know it. 1st and goal after that big play from the Rams, though. Baker, check down. Higbee at the 2. Touchdown. Gotta be kidding me. So annoying. So annoying. It is 9-0. What's going to be a higher number? Elijah Munson super chat total or Broncos offensive yardage today? Extra point is up and good. And it is 10-0 midway through the first quarter. All right, here we go. Let's get Elijah Munson's second $100 super chat on the screen. Elijah Munson, thank you so much. A Broncos legend here at the channel. Here's what I want to do now. I'm going to quickly share with you guys some information about today's sponsor, which is Fetch. And when we come out of that read, we're going to jump right into a beer shotgun like you've never seen before for Elijah Munson's back-to-back 100s. Today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So, let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process. And all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. All right, Elijah Munson, $100 super chat. That's a beer shotgun out of a shot fund. So here we go. Elijah Munson, this one's for you. I would say go Broncos, but this could get ugly real bad. So go. I have nothing. I have nothing. Go. You know what? Go. Here we go. Ready? Go for the end of the BK commercial and the Old Navy commercial this holiday season. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christmas. Here we go. That is, that's ice cold. Wow. That goes right to the dome. All right, here we go. We are back in action. After the Russell Wilson interception, the Rams turned it into 10 points. Woo! Hey, if you're looking for Broncos content that shotguns beers when they're 4-10, hit that big red button and subscribe. 1st and 10, Denver. Wilson under center. Takes the snap. Pitch. Murray up the middle. Gain of 4. Whew. Remember, this was the same stadium. And that's a cheat right there. But Greg Dulcich, the tight end, makes sort of his debut, if you will. I think it was his debut against the Chargers. He really exploded onto the scene, though. So hopefully we can get more of that magic at SoFi for him today. All right, here we go. Wilson under center. Takes the snap. Pitch once again. Murray running with it. Gain of just 2. Flag comes in very late. I think it's going to be a hold on Glasgow. Michael with a $20 super chat. Whew. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm dripping a little bit. I did not take this into account well enough. All right, we're going to place you down, Mr. Beer Shotgun. The extra foam at the end. Michael, let me put your super chat on screen in just a second. After this 3rd down play. So, 2nd and 16. So after the 2nd down play, we'll put on Michael's super chat. It's Wilson and shotgun. Russell Wilson takes the snap. Quick throw. Intercepted. You got to be shitting me. That Bobby Wagner? It's picked off by... That's Bobby Wagner, isn't it? Yep. Wilson just threw it right over the middle, looking for Dulcich. Wagner just reads Wilson's eyes, right? He just jumps the route in front of the tight end, Dulcich. Return of 10 or so yards inside the 10-yard line. $100 super chat, Elia Munson. My goodness gracious. Bobby Wagner got revenge. It's a disaster on the field. Yeah. Not so much of a disaster elsewhere. No, 1st and 10. I need 2 things: a jar and a funnel. No, name that movie. Jar and a funnel. 1st and 10. Baker, quick throw. That's caught. Higbee, gain of 8. I forgot to get a trash can, and then just another Miller Lite, please. Thank you. It's got to be the Miller. Okay. We have a super chat to get to. First, we'll probably wait for the Rams to score here. It's 2nd and 1 at the 3. Handoff, Akers, touchdown. Wow. Do you leave Hackett on the tarmac? Like, here's the thing. I say that. The interceptions are not on Hackett. You know what I mean? Like, Hackett's not the one throwing the football. If you're Hackett, you're making a good play call, and Russell Wilson is having... And I'll ask Michael this, probably the worst quarter in his entire NFL career. All right. It is 16-0. PAT from Matt Gay is up, and it is good. So with that, let's check out the super chats we got in from Michael, a Seahawks fan. Michael's been in the chat for a while. I recognize him. Just because I don't like the Broncos doesn't mean we're not all part of the same chat sports family. Merry Christmas, dude. Hope you have a good Christmas and New Year's. Go Hawks. And let me read the rest because I got cut off there. Go chat sports. Michael, thank you very much. Let me ask Michael this question. Is this the worst quarter you've seen from Russell Wilson as a Hawks fan that's watched him for, a lot longer than I have? 2 interceptions in 1 quarter is pretty tough. I don't think it'll fit in the shot fund. Yeah. Oh, well then we gotta try. I guess we'll try that one. Okay, we got a $100 super chat from Elia Munson. Nick Roloff, come on down. We'll give this Miller or the Coors Latte a shot. Okay. Here we go. So, lock and load. Here we go. Producer Nick Roloff, come on screen. Spending his Christmas with me as well. Shout out to. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. All right. Fine. We need a replacement. Yeah. Terminator. Okay. So $100 super chat from Elia Munson. Let's see. Dion, yeah, in less than a minute. Good to see Dion in the chat. I think this is the worst quarter from Russ. I mean, there's still 4.5 minutes to be played in this first quarter. But if he throws another interception in this quarter, it'll be the worst half of football from Russell Wilson. And we're only playing one quarter so far. So, unbelievable. Jeff Johnson, Elia is very nice. Great broadcast each time also. Appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you so much for the kind words in the chat. Go Broncos, Jeff. All right, here we go. While we wait for the game to come back on, it's 17-0. It's an absolute bloodbath. I was watching Gladiator this morning, and the Broncos are doing worse than the Gladiators did outside of Marcus, whatever his last name is. Someone correct me. Aurelius, yeah. It's that bad. It's that bad. So here's the question I do want to quickly ask you guys, though. Is there a path you think for Hackett to stay? Not to beat a dead horse, but like it's definitely not going down right now. But do you actually think there is a way of the Broncos looking at this season going, you know what, Hackett definitely underachieved, but we were injured and Russell Wilson stunk, and I don't know if firing the head coach is actually going to bring all that much change. I say all that and I put clown paint on my face because no, there's really no way they keep Hackett. Miller Latte? The warms won't work. Or, oh my gosh, we have to do that. That's a Carbach. Okay.
I will try to I'll put some in the fridge. I don't know how cold they'll get, but there are no this size.
Yeah. So here's the thing with the shotgun thing. It needs to be this size beer can. It can't be like the skinny Coors Light. All right. So here we go. We'll get to the shotgun in just a moment for Elia Munson, the latest $100 super chat. Really quickly, I'll remind everyone of our super chat menu today. If you'd like to make a donation, on screen for you guys. 1st and 10 right now. Wilson takes the snap. It's a handoff for Latavius Murray. Pickup of 3. Denver is behind 3 scores, and there's 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sam Brown with a $2 super chat. Broncos legend, Sam Brown. Sam will put it on screen after this 2nd and 7, which I know your boy Hackett's going to make one hell of a play call. Also, is the fire alarm still going off in our building? 2nd and 7. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's a pass. Hold your breath. Wilson throwing. That's caught. Big gain. Cortland Sutton on 2nd and 7. Pick up about 25 all the way out to midfield. All right, we had a super chat come in from Sam Brown. I'm upset. Get Hackett out. Sam Brown, of course, not just a Broncos legend, a Broncos Breakdown legend. And I'm going to give him credit. He was texting me week 1 saying, I want Hackett fired. He was ahead of the curve. Shout out Sam. 1st and 10. Wilson, drop back, 3-step, pressure, and he's sacked. 1st and 10, Wilson is sacked, a loss of about 10 or so. Come on. All right. Sam, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers to you. Oh. Here we go. 2nd and 19 after a 9-yard sack. Ball back at Denver's 39. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Throw. That's caught. Judy. Nice play, Judy. Springing into action. Judy on 2nd and 19. Picking up 25. 1st down Broncos. Jerry Judy, for only scoring 6 touchdowns in the first 2.5 years of his career, has been awesome. the last 3 weeks, including a hat trick against the Chiefs 2 weeks ago, a nice performance last week with Brett Rippon. Judy's come along. I was ready to move on from him. And now he's hurt. He's on the sideline getting attended to. Wilson, shotgun handoff up the middle. This is Murray. Pick up a 4. The Broncos offense responding, at least. There's a hold. Never mind. Wipe it away. It's on the center, Glasgow. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, Judy's left ankle just kind of gets rolled up on. And he's been dealing with ankle injuries sort of his whole career thus far. Last year especially. 1st and 20. Hackett with the goatee. Not a good look. All right. And the Broncos call a timeout. 1st and 20 with a minute 49. They call their first timeout. So with that, we're going to do a shotgun super chat for Elia Munson. Here we go. I've got to roll with this like craft beer, which shotgunning craft beer, that's a choice. And that's one I'm making right now for you guys. Lock and load. Here we go. We're going in. This is going to be fun. Here we go. This is way better than looks like a shitty Apple commercial. Here we go. Good luck, guys. See you on the other side. I do not recommend shotgunning craft beers. That was disgusting. Oh. I don't know what was worse. This or the 2022 Broncos thus far? Oh, we got a $10 super chat from Shaylin. Hopefully it doesn't involve me shotgunning another craft beer. I will revolt. I have my limits. Okay. A German Pilsner is not intended to be shotgunned. I can't believe I opted to drink the leftover sewage of that beer. All right, here we go. Woo! Rise and shine. $10 super chat from Shaylin Spinda. Wesley asked me to send you money since you're working on Christmas, and he says thanks for the present. Shout out Wes the Mess. Everyone spam Wes in the chat right now. Thank you so much for the super chat, Wesley. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you enjoy your present. I know how big of a Broncos fan you are, so hopefully a comeback win is coming just for you. All right. Here we go. Cat breath, it does not take that long to shotgun a beer. That was pathetic, pal. Cat breath, you take this shot fun thing and drink a weird German Pilsner and tell me how long it takes you. Then we'll reconvene. Here we go. Ball out at the Rams 48. 1st and 20, pitch to the left. And it's the loss of 3. It's Chase Edmonds, who we have hardly seen. I completely forgot he was really on this roster, to be honest with you. Remember, he was a part of the Bradley Chubb trade. And by the way, Chubb and the Dolphins, they lost today. But Bradley Chubb has done nothing so far for Miami. Jerry Jeudy expected to return. Had an ankle injury scare a couple plays ago. Should be good to go, hopefully. 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap. Wilson throwing. That is caught. Cortland Sutton, did he get 2 feet in? He definitely caught it. I don't know if he got a foot down or 2 feet down. He's got his right foot down. Oh, his toe taps. That's a toe tap. So that should be a first down for the Broncos. I mean, excuse me, a big gain for the Broncos, just shy of the first down marker. Here we go. They ruled as incomplete? What? Hackett, challenge this. Hackett, throw the red flag. He caught that. Don't settle for 3rd and 22. This was going to be a 12-yard pickup. Someone challenge this. He gets the right foot down. That's not an issue. As he's going out of bounds, his left toe hits the ground. That's a catch. All right, Broncos are challenging. Good on Hackett. He hasn't made a ton of challenges this year. What was the play he challenged in week 1 in Seattle? It was a dumb one, too. All right. We're at $351 in Super Chats. We haven't taken a shot of eggnog yet, though. Oh, I think I forgot to do it for the $10 Super Chat, so that's probably just my fault. Okay. They gotta turn this over. Oh, they didn't. Yeah. All right. We'll take a shot of eggnog for Shaylin's $10 Super Chat in just a moment. 3rd and 10. And it's not your grandma's eggnog either. Nearly 180 people watching, but just 46 likes. When you like the video, type me in the chat right now so I know where the real diehard fans are at. All right, there we go. 3rd and 10. Thank you, Dion. Appreciate it. 3rd and 10. Wilson in shotgun. Jeremy with a Super Chat. Wilson directing traffic. In shotgun, 3rd down at the Rams 38. Big play. Takes the snap. Wilson flushed out of the pocket. Throwing. That is caught. Judy. Gain of just 2, though. It'll be 4th and 8 from about, I don't know, 35 or so. Oh, we're across 50 likes. That's what I'm talking about. 4th and 8, and you know what you do when you're down 17-0? You kick the field goal. I mean, honestly, I would take the points too. I make fun of him for this decision, but you need points, right? And when it's 4th and 8, the last thing you want to do is go for it, not get it, and have what's been the best drive so far in the first quarter result in nothing. Brandon McManus' 54-yarder is up. If he misses this, we're leaving him off the plane. It's good. There we go. All right. McManus puts it through. Okay, so now I owe people a shot of Evan Williams eggnog. And let me update the scoreboard first. So, 2-touchdown game, right? 17-3 after the field goal. We had $10 Super Chat. We'll put Jeremy's Super Chat up next on screen. Coming in from Shaylin Spinda. $10. Cheers to Wesley and Shaylin. Here we go. Cannonball coming. Name that movie. Woo. Okay. And then Jeremy jogs with a Super Chat. Merry Christmas, Petey. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to you, Jeremy. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're feeling better. Jeremy, just not a staple, an institution, if you will, at Chat Sports. Okie dokie. McManus kicks it off to restart the game. And it is the Rams coming on with a couple ticks left in the first quarter. Thank you, Wesley, for the Super Chat. Manis kicks a field goal. Get your FGs in the chat. Daniel, counting my beers right now. Maybe you can tap me out. 1st and 10. Baker under center. Takes the snap. It's a run. Akers. Nowhere to go. And that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter. Usually after the first quarter, I like to ask you guys, grade the Broncos so far. Not going to do that. Patrick Seaman with a super chat. Let's go. We're at $356. Can we get to $400 before the end of the first quarter? Well, at least the first half. There's only 9 seconds left. The Rams are going to run another play, it appears. They want to just draw Denver offside. And that is the end of a very, very bad first quarter. It is 17-3. But on the bright side, they scored in the last drive. So, if this game was, right, whoever scores next, Denver would have won. Shame on the NFL, changed the rules. Patrick Seaman with a $2 super. Top 5 Christmas songs. Good question. I'm going to go Jingle Bells, right? I think that's the unanimous 1-1. Then I'm going to hit you with the Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. You can't miss it. If you miss it, shame on you. It's a no-doubter. It's an elite prospect. You're going to regret it. So Jingle Bells, All I Want for Christmas Is You. What are some other ones that I like? I don't like Silent Night. That drives me nuts. I don't like Silent Night. Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. I might be reaching on that one, but I'm going to like it on my roster. So I'm going to go with that. There is a kind of like a Weird Al twist on a song that my dad likes a lot, and I like it too. I can't remember what the actual song is called, but the Walking Around in Women's Underwear. But I can't remember what the actual title of the Christmas song is, but it's a Christmas song like Weird Al, slightly changed. Let's see. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've gotten 4. I've gotten Jingle Bells, All I Want for Christmas for You, Rudolph, Walk Around in Women's Underwear, and Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. So that's my 5. Grade my top 5 Christmas songs. Let me know yours in the chat right now. Jalen, I'll Be Home for Christmas. That's a good one, Feliz Navidad. Oh, what's the, you know what I kind of like? I like it for 30 seconds. The Hawaiian Christmas song, right? I like that one. That's a good one, but just for a little bit. Okay. Ray Adams, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Jingle Bell Rock, yeah, that's a great one. I like this draft. This is a good one. If someone wants to send in a $2 draft for Christmas movie draft, you better believe my GM, my entire scouting department is going to put together the best 5 Christmas movies because we're not going to mess that one up. Christmas music is good. It's not like I'm appointment radio after Thanksgiving. Have to listen to Christmas music every single day of the week. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, that's an honorable mention. Probably a miss on my part. But you know what? I like my roster. I like my crew. We got some good picks going in the chat right now. All right. Top 5 Christmas songs. Let's see if we can get some Christmas movies. $2 super chat. We'll do a Christmas movie draft. We return to SoFi Stadium. It is beautiful. As Baker Mayfield takes a shotgun snap on 2nd and 9. Quick throw. That's a gain of 6. Okay. Now, this game's not only on CBS, it's also on Nickelodeon. I can compete with CBS. Slime and Nickelodeon, that's tough to compete with. 3rd and 2, Baker takes the snap, throw, Akers, first down, and more. Akers on 3rd and 2, picking up about 15 or so yards. He just dumped it off into the flat, and Akers putting together a great game. Jeremy, here we go. Oh, I like this from Jeremy. Jeremy, let me put this on at the next little break for a second. All right, 1st and 10. Baker takes the snap. Another dump off to Akers. Akers slips out of a tackle. First down. I mean, Cam Akers is playing out of his mind. He took a 4-yard dump off to first down and more. Okay. I've got some good ones for Jeremy Super Chat in the chat right now. Oh, it's Rams football. First and 10. Rams out to the Broncos 38. Baker under center. Putting a man in motion. Takes the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. And about a 6-yard pickup right there for the Rams. The Rams have scored on every single possession so far. They took the opening drive, went down the field, kicked the field goal. Took 2 Broncos interceptions and scored touchdowns off of it. Oh, they slimed Tony Romo and Jim Nantz. They must hate this right now. They do not want to be here for a 4-10 game on Christmas Day. They are golf addicts. They might leave at halftime. Not going to lie. You might notice like someone who kind of sounds like Tony Romo, but not quite. 2nd and 5. Baker in shotgun. It's a handoff up the middle. First down carry for the Rams. And the Notre Dame rookie, Williams. All right. 1st and 10. They're out to the Broncos 30-yard line. The Rams just ran the football pretty much every play. Like, Baker Mayfield's playbook right now is running it and anything short of the first down marker. There's nothing down the field. 1st and 10. So it's on Evero right now to make an adjustment. I'll tell you the play call right now. It's a run or a play action. It's play action, and it's a dump off to Williams. I don't know how many times Baker has thrown even past the line of scrimmage, right? Now, I'll give him, some credit. Like, he's only been there for 2 to 3 weeks. He's not going to have a very big playbook, but if you're ever on the Broncos right now, there's 2 plays. Run or a dump off. That is it. So start bringing the safeties in, and let's start stacking the box a little bit and force the Rams to open up their playbook a little bit. Baker in shotgun. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap. Quick dump off. Higbee, first down. Higbee on 2nd and 7 got 15 or more. Damn. All right. Let's watch this play on replay. Checks to the right, and then he goes back to Higbee. Okay. Inside the red zone. Down at the 9. It's 1st and goal. Let's try and get some mojo going. Let's get an S for stop right now. 1st and goal, a run. Akers gain of 3. Get your S in the chat right now. S for stop on defense. 14-point game in the 2nd quarter. You go down 21. Ooh, that is tough, right? If you're able to somehow get off the field and keep it, I mean, a 17-point game is not good either, but it's better than 21. So that's my only speech I have. Garrett Ringy's here. Good to see you, Garrett. 2nd and goal. Baker is in shotgun. Takes the snap. Baker looking. End zone. Incomplete. Now it hit the upright. If I could propose a rule, if it hits the crossbar or the upright, that's a live football. Like off the bounce. So you can catch it. Oh. 3rd and goal. Baker in shotgun. Takes the snap. Mayfield hit as he throws. Touchdown. Baker took a big shot, but he got it out. 2nd touchdown of the day for Tyler Higbee. And after the PAT, it's going to be 24-0 Rams. There is a flag. I think it's going to be roughing the passer. If it is roughing the passer, shame on the NFL for it being so soft. I mean, he took a big hit. Oh. Unsportsmanlike conduct after the play by Randy Gregory, who we haven't seen in 2.5 months. And the first time we hear his name, unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's watch what Randy Gregory does, though. We're going to get the replay? I can't believe I thought the Broncos were going to win this game. Matt Gay's PAT is up and it is good. Show the unsportsmanlike, CBS. Shame on CBS. They're soft. All right, here we go. We had a super chat come in, and honestly, this might become the theme of the show. 3 most overrated Christmas movies. You're all welcome to participate. I'm going to go with Christmas with the Cranks. I know that's going to give me some flack when I go home, but I think it's an overrated movie. So Christmas with the Cranks. I'm going to go with A Christmas Story. I'm going to get a lot of heat for that take. And I have a great one, too. What might be worse than that take, in your opinion, is I really can't stand this movie. It's a Wonderful Life. It is so boring. I can't stand it. So Christmas with the Cranks, A Christmas Story, and It's a Wonderful Life are my 3 most overrated Christmas movies. Let me know in the chat right now what your most overrated Christmas movies are. I know I'm going to get some feedback on that take of It's a Wonderful Life is overrated. I never enjoy watching it. How can you? So that's what I'm going to go with right there. Let me know what you guys are thinking down below. Kieran, can't put everything on Russ. You know what? When you throw 2 interceptions in the first quarter and they are awful throws, I'm going to put some heat on Russ. Like, come on. Yeah, the defense is getting up 24 points, but twice the Rams started the football basically inside the red zone, thanks to a Russell Wilson interception. Garrett, no worries. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Christmas Story gets shown all day on TBS. Angela, live in Naples. There we go. Let me know, from Naples, your 3 most overrated Christmas movies. I've gone with Christmas with the Cranks, It's a Wonderful Life, and A Christmas Story. I just can't stand It's a Wonderful Life. All right. We have only 62 likes on the video. Let's get those numbers up. We got to boost those numbers. If you have not liked today's video and you would like to see the Broncos win, which seems like a long shot at the moment, hit that thumbs up icon 24/7. Russell Wilson, 2 first-quarter interceptions, has paved the way for a big lead for LA to start this Christmas Day game. If you say Elf is overrated, respectfully, leave the chat. Elf is top 3 Christmas movie. No one dislikes Elf. By the way, the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Rams is enforced on the kickoff, and they elected to do like a drop punt. Montreal Washington on the return, getting out towards the 35. So the Rams trying to punt it and, catch the Broncos off guard a little bit. Doesn't work all that well. Here we go. It is Broncos football. Denver in a big hole early on. Russell Wilson, I advocated for him to get shut down for the remainder of the season. And that take's looking pretty good right now. If you're going to suck, you might as well let Russ rehab while you suck. 1st and 10, a run. Murray to the left, a lot of open grass. Murray on 1st and 10, gain of 11. First down, Broncos. There we go. Who would have thought Latavius Murray, the team's leading rusher, wouldn't even be on the roster to start the season? That's how injury-plagued that backfield has been and fumble-plagued. So after an 11-yard gain on 1st down, First and 10 Broncos. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Another run. Murray up the middle. Gain of 4 this time. Mike, I got here late. How many touchdown passes did Baker have? He's got a touchdown 2 touchdown passes to Tyler Higbee, and then one more, and a run from Cam Akers. So just 2 touchdown passes for Baker so far. 2nd and 6. Wilson under center, approaching midfield, takes the snap. It's a handoff. Murray running with it. First down. 2nd and 6. It's a 7-yard pickup for Denver. Cross midfield. And the Broncos trying to respond. They've scored their last time out. Got a field goal. When you're down 24-3, though, in the second quarter, even I'm a big advocate for take the points in the first half. But I don't know if field goals are going to get done in the first half now. Wilson's 1st and 10 throw is tipped and incomplete. All right. Wilson opening up 4 of 8, 57 yards, and 2 interceptions. 2nd and 10. Whew. All I want for Christmas is I'll take a Broncos touchdown right now. I'm not asking for that much. But with this year, I kind of am. Wilson in shotgun at the 45, takes the snap. Wilson, pressure, rolling out, throwing, it's tipped, it's incomplete. Incomplete pass, so 3rd and long coming up here. 3rd down. Oh. Yep. Wilson just missed a wide open Greg Dulcich. 3rd and 10. In shotgun. 3rd down. Here we go. Wilson takes the snap. Russ, pressure, and he's going to get sacked. He's sacked for the 2nd time today on 3rd down. And Denver's going to punt on 4th and very long. I mean, the Broncos' offensive line is just on backups and backups right now. Quinn Miners, that Dalton Reisner who got beat. So Waitman's coming on to punt right now on 4th and 19. He stands at his own 32-yard line. Corliss Waitman. The punt is off. And is fair caught at the 10. All right. Fair caught at the 10. CBS go into commercial. While they do so, let me share with you all some really interesting information about today's sponsor, Fetch. Today's Broncos Watch Party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So, let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. Oh, we're back. Here we go. Sorry about that. Broncos Rams. I almost fell asleep watching this one here. So while we are back and we're still at commercial at the game here, I want to share with you all and any new viewers we have right now some interesting super chat items on the menu today. It's 24-3, and this game might get real ugly if it's not already. So $5 super chat. That's a beers cheers. $10. It's an eggnog shot. $20. We got brownie roulette. It's a lot of fun, I guarantee. $52. You get to join the Mile High Club, the hard hat edition. And we only got 2 members so far. Name etched into Broncos Breakdown history. And $100 is a beer shotgun. And every super chat, we bang the Ram, right? We're not beating the Rams today. But we're going to try our best, at least on the channel, to hold up our end of the bargain. So that is the super chat menu today. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Akers for the Rams. And on first down from the Rams' own 10-yard line, he gets 4 yards. All right, here we go. It is Rams football. It is getting real ugly in this one, not going to lie. 2nd and 5. Maybe there's some Vikings in this team. Probably not. Baker, 2nd down, flushed out of the pocket, throws it out of bounds, 3rd down. Yeah, 24-3. And I know we're all thinking, like, well, we just watched this with the Vikings-Colts game, right? Why can't the Broncos make a comeback? Because the Broncos aren't good. That's why. That's why. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm sure. Broncos are not good, and you're good. Yeah. 3rd and 5. Here we go. It's our hard hat. We've got 2 members so far to the Mile High Hard Hat Club. 3rd and 5. Baker takes a shotgun snap, throwing downfield, 1st down, LA. On 3rd and 5, he connects for about a 15 or so yard pickup. And the Rams. I mean, this is the battle of 2 teams dramatically underachieving without their 1st-round draft pick. Things could not be worse for these 2 teams. And right now, it's the Lions who are really losing this game here. Well, so producer Nick Roloff saying, what about the Broncos defense? Russ has thrown 2 interceptions that has put up the Rams offense basically in the red zone to start. Russ is overcooked. 1st and 10, it's a end around. And a gain of 3 for LA. They can't cut Russell Wilson. They just gave him a 5-year, $235 million contract extension. 245. You are stuck with Russ for 2023 unless you want to pay about $100 or so million in dead cap. You're stuck with him in 2023. You're stuck with him in 2024. It's in 2025. You can get away with still paying about $45 million in dead cap, which would be an NFL record. At least 2 more years with Russell Wilson. 2nd and 7. So, yep. Here we go. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. Hit that big red button and join one of the fastest growing Broncos YouTube channels out there. Recently crossed over 11,000 subscribers. The road to 12K started just a couple days ago. Join the wagon if you have not already. Andrew Nelson, horrible offense and terrible defense. Yeah. I mean, the defense today, 24 points is going to look a lot worse. Like I was just telling producer Nick, when you throw 2 interceptions and set up the Rams offense on the plus side of the 50, not going to usually end well, but they haven't made a play. You know what I mean? No one on the Broncos defense, other than like a sack on the first drive to kind of push LA back on 3rd down or 2nd down or whatever, they have not made a play. 2nd and 7. Mayfield takes the snap. Quick throw, wide receiver screen, 1st down LA. Powell getting about 9 yards on 2nd and 7. Ball out towards the 50. First and 10. Mayfield, shotgun snap. Mayfield, pump fake. Baker, scanning, throwing, caught. Gain of 5. Powell once again. The Rams are starting to open up the playbook a little bit more, right? The first quarter and a half was run, 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 run. Now they're letting Baker look downfield a little bit. Baker got hit hard at the end of that play, too. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Shotgun snap. Mayfield. Blitz is on. Quick throw. That's caught. Right by the first down marker. That's Van Jefferson. Here we go. Whew. Just Van Jefferson open. Good throw from Baker. 3rd and 1. If I had asked you guys before the game, would you want to switch quarterbacks for today? Would you have said, like, deal or no deal? Probably would have wanted to believe in Russ. Baker's been 10 times better. 3rd and 1, Baker under center, pitched, and that is a first down carry for the Rams. It was the Rams who started with the football today with 3:20 or so to go. They'll try and score before the end of the first half, and it'll be the Broncos taking over for the second half, or to start the second half. The Rams have run 19 plays on the Broncos half of the 50. Just the Broncos side of the field. The Broncos have only run 18 in total. 1st and 10, it's a run. No, a whistle. Looks like a timeout or a pre-snap penalty. All right, timeout Rams. That's their second of the half. And people in the chat, we cannot turn on one another. It's already bad enough on the field. We don't need cannibalism in the chat right now. It's bad. We all know this. There's no sense in turning on one another. You're brave enough to watch this Broncos team on Christmas Day right now, so you deserve an award for that alone. All right, how about this game? Really quickly. Let's see if we get any predictions in. Who will the Broncos 2023 head coach be? I don't see a way Hackett returns. Just not going to happen. So, might they go to Dan Quinn, who they were rumored to be really interested in last year? Not really sure what went down there. I'd have no issue with Frank Reich. If the Broncos could get Frank Reich, I think that'd be a fantastic get. I mean, don't get me, you're not going to go into the head coaching hire. Like, no one available is Kyle Shanahan level, right? It's just the best of the rest. And I think Frank Reich might be the best of the rest. Anyone but Hackett, Bronco fan 99, I would say Quinn or the guy from the Eagles. That's Shane Steichen, the OC from Philly. Here's my issue with that. Aren't we kind of watching that movie right now with Hackett? Young, first-time head coach, offensive coordinator at his last stop. Like, I'm not saying you have to rule out that definition of a candidate, right? That criteria. But it seems like if you're George Payton, you're probably going to go with someone who's already been a head coach before route. Not run it back with, let's go to a young offensive coordinator who's never had a head coaching experience before, because that worked so well the last time. All right, here we go. Russ is always injured. I don't see how the injury is impacting him right now. Like, the interceptions were just awful. Reich is the wrong for Russ equals this minus. I don't really get that. Kieran, injuries, new offense, and head coach has no clue. Someone who didn't call plays before. Andrew, pay Sean Payton the money. Yeah, if Sean Payton will come to Denver, make it happen. Write a blank check. 1st and 10. Play action. Dump off. Higbee on the screen. Higbee first down. Higbee a gain of 20 plus. Inside the Broncos red zone as we approach the 2-minute warning. Tyler Higbee is playing like an all-pro tight end today. The Broncos are making him look like an all-pro tight end, but give Higbee a lot of credit. He's having a fantastic day. 1st and 10. He's got 7 grabs, 72 yards, and 2 touchdowns already in the first half. That's on pace for 144 yards and 4 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Baker gets the defense to jump. That's Baron Browning jumping off sides. Oh. 5-yard penalty. First down. Some extra yardage with the 2 for the Rams. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 2 minutes and 1 second. And then we'll go to the 2-minute warning. I wonder what Sean McVay wants to do. Like, does he want to stick around next year? This is becoming sports talk radio right now on the show. It's 24-3. It's an absolute bloodbath of a game. And now we're at the 2-minute warning. All right. Here's what I'll do. Okay. Here it is. So we're rolling out some Venmo stuff here at Chat Sports. And if you Venmo me at MattyMan14, $10, just $10 US, I'm going to wear this horse mask for, let's say, the remainder of the first half. For the next 2 minutes, I will broadcast the game with this horse mask on. $10 Venmo. I'll wear at MattyMan14. If you're watching on your TV or something like that, you can scan the QR code right there, and you'll get on screen just like a super chat does. So, if you want to support the show and you want to see someone wear a horse mask, $10 Venmo at MattyMan14, and we will get you on screen, and we'll get me in this horse mask. So, one more time, I'll put it on screen for you guys. Oh, Flat Earth something with a $5 super. Appreciate you, Flat Earth. I'm not going to coincide with you, though, Kyrie. We'll get that on screen, though. Defense are playing with no urgency at all. You see a huge difference when Russell is leading this team. They play to lose. I definitely think there's something to, hey, when the backup quarterback's in with Brett Rippon, everyone else feels like they just step up their game a little bit to make up for losing your starting quarterback. So I think that's just true for all 32 NFL teams. Defense playing with no urgency, yeah, I mean, they came out flat and bad first drive and then back-to-back interceptions. I think the defense kind of just got to a point of like, hands up, raise the white flag. We have carried this team to 4 wins. We can't do it anymore. If the offense is going to throw back-to-back interceptions and set up the Rams on the plus side of the 50, we're out of gas. We cannot continue to bail out this team and even make it a close game. So I've got no complaints for the defense this year. They have been dealt a horrible deck of cards, and they've played above average. That's for sure. Flat Earth, Trini, appreciate the super chat, though. Let me get a beer's cheers for you. 1st and 5. It's a run to the right and a gain of about 5 or so on first down. Cheers to Flat Earth. All right. I get a Venmo? I don't think so. No. Okay. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, Tony Romo and Jim Nantz are going to leave in the third quarter if they score right here. 2nd and 1. Play action. Throw. Higbee caught. Higbee tackled at the 2. Tyler Higbee having the best game of his entire NFL career. The Rams are 2 yards away from making it a 30-3 game. The Colts led 33-0 at the half last week against the Vikings. Just an FYI. First and goal. Rams taking their time, letting the clock run down a little bit. Dion, Matthew, check out the horrible sweaters for Romo and Jim Nantz. I don't mind them. Nothing wrong with a little ugly Christmas sweater action. I probably should have worn mine. I really just didn't think about it. That was a miss on my end. Next Christmas. I'll be honest, hopefully the Broncos are not playing on Christmas next year. It'll be Monday Night Football next year on Christmas. First and goal, I think. Baker under center. Takes the snap. Another run. Touchdown. Akers untouched. Wow. That is embarrassing. The Rams have scored on every single possession in the first half. They're a PAT from going up by 4 touchdowns. Here's the thing. You can blame Hackett, and that's fair. Like, that's easy to do. Wilson's more guilty today. They're both guilty. It's just one first-degree murder, the other second-degree murder. The extra point is up and good. Jeepers creepers. Oh, we got a Venmo. Stupid Face ID. We get a Venmo? Timothy! Yes! Let's go, Timothy! Timothy, let me get that on screen for you. Just a moment. We're putting the mask on. No, wrong folder. Timothy with a $10 Venmo coming up clutch. All right. Let me find the, there it is. Timothy, $10. All right. We got a Venmo alert. We're putting the mask on for the Broncos drive coming up here. Timothy, thank you so much for your support of the show. $10 Venmo. We're getting the Broncos, the horse mask on. All right, give me a second. Let me get this bad boy on. It's a bit of an ordeal, if you will. So just bear with me. Okay. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. It smells like a Chuck E. Cheese playpen in here. But we're getting ready because when it's 31-3, you got nothing to lose. The horse mask is on. Get the wire out of the way. Timothy with a $10 Venmo to make it happen. Shout out Timothy in the chat right now. I'm not going to lie, I can't see too well, right? It's a bold strategy. Someone just threw something at me. Okay, I got blindsided by the producer. I'm taking shrapnel from the west. Come on. It's 31-3. It's just getting worse out here. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they scored again. They went to the bathroom for a quick minute.
What is the score that we have?
Oh, that's a good question. So Nick just asked, hey, what score do we end the stream here? I mean, we're not actually really going to, but I will threaten it. If it's a 50 burger before the Broncos score a touchdown, I think we got to end the stream then, right?
What is it, 31?
It's 31-3.
So most realistically, 52-3.
If it's 52-3,
we're packing up and leaving. It's just that depressing. All right, here we go. The one which one? Oh, it was such a nice one. Can I just borrow it for the rest of the game? All right, here we go. I can't really see too well, Cotton. All right, we're off and running. Timothy with a $10 Venmo. Making it happen, baby. A tribute right now to Ronnie Hillman. A very tragic loss. I feel inappropriate talking about it right now with a Broncos with a horse face mask on here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Broncos. Quick throw over the middle. That's caught. Dulcich, gain of 12. Denver has one timeout under a minute to go in the half. You need a touchdown here to make it 31-10 to have any sort of chance in the second half. You do get the ball to start the second half, though. Shotgun snap. Wilson stepping up. He's sacked. Russell Wilson is sacked for a loss of 4. And the Broncos are going to call a timeout. I think so. Okay. I can't even see my mouse. Gotta get the ad off screen. No free ads here. Bingo. Timothy with a $10 Venmo to make this bad boy happen. All right. We're back. 2nd and 14 after the sack. Wilson at the offense at their own 32-yard line. Russ in shotgun. Takes the snap. Wilson. He's going to run with it. Wilson with plenty of grass in front of him. Gain of 15 on 2nd and 14. No timeouts. You got to clock it. You got to clock it. They're going to go. What are we doing, Hackett? There's 20 seconds left now. Snap. Wilson throwing over the middle. That's incomplete. You had to clock it there. You wasted so much time. There's 16 seconds left. Come on. All right. 2nd down and 10. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Wilson slipping out of pressure. Throwing. That's incomplete. Was looking for Judy. 3rd and 10 with 9 seconds left. It has to be, at the sideline. You don't have time to run and clock it. 3rd and 10. All right. They're at their own 46-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Wilson throwing it. That's caught. Judy, get out of bounds. Oh, he gets out of bounds with 1 second left. They're in field goal range. You got to go. It's not even going for it here. You got to go for the end zone. There's 1 second left. You can take the field goal. You'll go from trailing by 28 points to 25 points. So from a 4-score game to a 4-score game. They're going to kick a field goal. You've got to be kidding me. McManus is coming on for a 49-yarder. Congrats, you're trailing by 4 scores still, Hackett. That's embarrassing. And it's half now. All right. End this bad boy off and breathe again.
Okay. Well, that was stupid. Congrats. You're down 31-6 now instead of 31-3. Someone make that make sense for me, please. Because I sure cannot. This is going to be fun right here. Ready? This is going to get the crowd going. Grade the Broncos in the first half. Let me know what letter grade you would give them. I mean, it's a big fat F for me. Maybe an F minus. Defense didn't make a play. Offense was absolutely atrocious. Let me know what grade you would give them. We'll get the stats up for you guys here for the half. But for now, let me know. Okay. Russell Wilson in that first half going 6-13 for 90 yards. Yep. Baker Mayfield, 18 of 20, 185 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. All right, it is halftime here, so I'm going to go run to the bathroom, kind of recharge my batteries for a second. Don't go far. We'll be back for the second half with more of the best way to take in 2022 Broncos football. Some live play-by-play from yours truly. At the half, though, a Christmas disaster. 31-6. Yikes. All right, welcome back. First half, fortunately, is over with, 31-6. And I kind of forgot, this is a family duo. This is a Hatfields and McCoys because you've got the Walton Penners and Walter Cronkite. Walter Cronkite. Stan Kroenke with the Rams. And these two families are joined by marriage. So you kind of got a family Christmas feud right here between the Broncos and the Rams. And it's the Rams beating up in this family football brawl right now. But we are back from the half. Russell Wilson was 6 of 13, so less than 50%, for 90 yards and 2 interceptions. Latavius Murray, 6 carries, 29 yards. Judy, 3 grabs for 47 yards. But Baker, wow, 18 of 20, buck 85, 2 touchdowns. Akers, 2 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee with 2 touchdowns. The good news is the Broncos get the ball to start the second half. As this ball is kicked off, and it is going to be a touchback. So let's get ready for some good old Broncos football right now. Going into the second half here. Let's see what Hackett says about a comeback. Hackett saying we got to reduce the turnovers. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Not going to be pretty. Appreciate you guys for joining me this Christmas Sunday. 150 people watching as Wilson goes over the middle on 1st and 10. That's a fumble. Dulcich caught it and fumbled. They say he's going to be incomplete. Oh, that was close to a catch and a fumble right there. Never mind. Down by contact. That's a fumble. They're going to review this and turn it over. They called it a catch. It's close, actually. Maybe his butt hit the ground first. Rams are going to challenge it. So the first play from the line of scrimmage in the second half is challenged. They said that Dulcich, who caught a seam route, he caught it, and as he turns, he's just smacked immediately. And as he goes to the ground, the ball sort of pops loose. And they're going to say that he was down by contact, which is different than he never made the catch, it's incomplete. No, they're saying he caught it, but he was down. Like, off quick glance, I thought he caught it, fumble. Let's see if a part of his body is down. Oh, that knee might have been down first. It is bang, bang. All right, call in the field stands. There we go. Quick call. Call in the field stands. I'll be honest, if the roles were reversed right now, I'd be furious. Oh, no, they're reviewing it. They did not confirm the call. Sex bots are here. Okay. Woodtrick. Anyone got the current touchdown scorer's name? You had Tyler Higbee catch 2 touchdowns and Cam Akers score 2 on the ground. That's all for the Rams touchdowns. So, to talk about this play that's under review, though, he makes the grab, and as he's going to the ground, or as he's hitting going to the ground, ball starts to come loose a little bit. And I think when his knee is down, that ball is already moving. And if that's the case, it'll be a fumble. The best thing Denver has going for them right now is it might be too tough to overturn. Other than that, I'm really out of ideas. This is going to be a real big blow after a 2-interception first quarter, first drive of the second half, on the first play from the line of scrimmage, a potential fumble. I mean, that's the kind of stuff, though. It's like, yeah, you're mad and you want to blame Hackett. Hackett's not the one throwing the picks, and Hackett's not the one fumbling. That's just execution, right? Plenty of stuff to be mad at Hackett for. But don't merge the two. At a certain point, we also have to recognize this team also is just not good on paper right now. They're not good on the field. Plays like that. I'll put it this way. Actually, I won't even put it that way. I think this is a fumble. Sorry. Not going to be a homer. I think this is a fumble. No fear. Will be tough to beat the Chiefs and the Chargers. It'll be tough to cover. How about that? Like, you gave the Chiefs a good run for their money. The Chiefs have been fraudulent-ish. Went to overtime against the Texans after escaping Denver 3 weeks ago. They beat the Seahawks yesterday at home, but you never know. Never know. We're at $362 in Super Chats. Can we reach 400? If we get to 400 in Super Chats, another beer shotgun. We have to. 400 in Super Chats, another beer shotgun. Gene Sterator saying he thinks the call is going to stand. That is close. I think it actually is a catch. I think he is down. He kind of pins it against Taylor Rapp's helmet. This is really close. I don't think you could be upset either way. I think it's, yeah. Watching it again, I think he still has it. I think this should just be down by contact. I think it's a good challenge by the Rams. I mean, one, it's not like you need the football back. You're up 31-6. It's 25 points here. They are playing for Hackett's job so they can get those cream puff practices. Yeah, Hackett definitely doesn't want to lose his job, so he's going to play all the good players he can. Here's the worst part about this game right now. It better not drag on for 3.5 hours with long reviews like this. This is close. Ugh. All right, come on. Let's make a call here. We had a whole commercial break. It's been like 5 minutes. This is the first play of the second half, and it's been about 10 minutes. Here's the call. They confirmed that he was down by contact. Okay. Not just calling the field stands, but they're going, big call, confirmed. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. I thought it could have gone the other way for sure. It was close. I definitely didn't see a confirmation coming in. Wow. Now, this is interesting. I've never seen this before. You guys ready for this? So, the Rams challenged the play. Half of the play was right, which is he's down by contact. But they did not properly spot the ball. And they gave him a first down. And after review, they're going to say he's down before the first down marker, respot the football. So even though the Rams wanted to get the turnover, they don't lose the timeout. They technically win the challenge. It's just not what they thought they were going to be challenging, right? They moved the ball back and said, we were partially wrong, but you're not going to get the ball back. So the Rams don't lose the challenge. They do win technically. 2nd and 1 now instead of 1st and 10. Wilson under center. Handoff. Murray. Gain of about 4. First down Broncos. All right. First down Denver. Spam your 1 in the chat. Everyone that types 1 is going to get a shout out. We're not going to get many first downs, it feels like, so don't miss out on this rare opportunity. Wilson in shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing. Another first down. Jerry Jeudy. Extra yardage. A gain of about 20. First down. Back-to-back first downs for the Broncos. 31-6. Start the second half with a couple first downs here. We got a first down coming in from Teak B. Savannah typing her 1. Ton, let's go. Ty from Wyoming. Latavius Murray on 1st and 10. Picks up about 6. There is a flag, though. All right. Probably going to be a hold. Yeah. Who's it on? It's on Billy Turner. Holding on Billy Turner. Replay first down. So still first down Broncos. Ken Draftman, Tank Bowl. Ken, I got bad news for you, dude. Neither one of these teams have their own first-round pick next year. They are tanking for nothing. Okay. First and 20. Broncos backed up to their own 46. Wilson in shotgun takes the snap. Throw. That is caught. Jeudy, a gain of 17 on first and 20. Jerry Jeudy's definitely going to get his fifth-year option picked up if he plays like this the rest of the way. It's just worth the value. About 12 or so million for his fifth year. You're paying Cortland Sutton $15 million right now, so you can just kind of compare and contrast what you get in free agency. Second and 4. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Rolling out to his right. Wilson throwing towards the end zone. Intercepted. It's picked off by Jalen Ramsey. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Wow. Third interception of the game for Russell Wilson. This one coming in the end zone. Just underthrown. It's Rams football. Wow. That is not all that surprising. Unbelievable. But also believable. Okay, so I did cook up something fun during halftime because I thought morale might need it. So we're going to do a holiday sale of our Super Chat menu today because we're going to need a lot of this stuff. So $2 Super Chat, it's a beer's cheers. $5 an eggnog shot. $10, it's dealer's choice. You can pick between the beer's cheers, the eggnog, a little bit of both, up to you. You do all three, I don't really care. $50, it is a beer shotgun. And then $52, you get to join the Mile High Club. It's not that type of Mile High Club, no. It's the Mile High Hard Hat Club. With all the big super chatters of today's stream so far getting their name put onto the hat. You super chat $52 or more, we'll add you to some Broncos breakdown history. Get your name cemented in Silicon Valley. So that is our holiday sale menu. If you like the free content this Christmas Sunday, by all means, feel free to send a little coin my direction. Ty from Wyoming. Yep, I'm watching some basketball. Merry Christmas, Broncos Country. Merry Christmas. I feel like the Grinch because of the mood right now, but hard to be optimistic. Like, this is what I was talking about of just shut down Russ. You had an opportunity maybe of if you play him and he plays well, there's head coaching vacancy in a month might look a little better in a month. In like 2 weeks, guys. Think about that, actually. But no, now it is not. Are they going to bench Russ? Would you bench Russell Wilson right now? Yes or no? Should Hackett decide for the first time all year, I'm going to bench Russell Wilson? I don't even know if he has the authority to do that. I feel like this is some Red October shit where you're going to need like 2 missile keys. He's going to have to call George Payton, maybe even call his own parents and get permission to bench the $245 million quarterback. Okay. That's the Super Chat sale right now. Appreciate everyone that sends in Super Chats. Elijah Munson, definitely just clap it up, the MVP of today's show thus far. It is Rams football at their own 20. Run up the middle with Akers. That's a minimal gain. Sure. Like Wilson he had all this green grass ahead of him. Just run it. Would you guys bench Russ? I think he's cost. Oh, he is playing the worst game so far of his entire NFL career. He's thrown 3 picks so far. 2nd and 6. It's a run up the middle. Akers rattling off about 10 yards on 2nd and 6. First down, Rams. 31-6. Oh, I can't believe I keep repeating that. This is brutal. I mean, the Rams right now are probably just going to run it every single play. I'm guessing Sean McVay's got a dinner reservation. Sean McVay gives me big time. I've got a Christmas reservation. We're going to speed along this game. I bet when he threw that challenge flag, he's like, fuck, I forgot I've got a 7 p.m. Christmas night reservation. All right, we're running the ball every single play and getting the hell out of here. 1st and 10. It's a run. Again, Akers, a lot of yardage. Akers, gain of 20 plus across the 50. Cam Akers putting together, like every other Rams player today, the best game of their NFL career. He'll finish with over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. All right. He's at 97 yards, Cam Akers, that is, with 2 touchdowns. Micro Mike is here. Merry Christmas. I'm really pissed off by the Packers winning, Micro Mike. FGB. 1st and 10. And it is no gain. Micro Mike, I kind of feel like Micro Mike runs our Lions channel here at Chat Sports. If you happen to be a Lions fan as well, make sure to give him a follow. But I feel like you last year of just, you can't make it up, right? But you can't. Like, you can't make it up, and you so can believe that it's 31-6 right now. Brett Rippon is not the future. He sucks too. Yeah, Brett Rippon is not a future starting quarterback. Brett Rippon probably does not want to play because right now he's teetering on like, hey, is this a legit backup next year? You don't want to play too much as a backup and then get like so much tape on you where they go, oh, you're bad. 2nd and 10, it's a throw. Van Jefferson, first down, gain of 14 up the middle. You need some eggnog, man. We're doing eggnog shots for every $5 super chat. We're doing a holiday sale. All right. Terrible season, and you have to do play-by-play makes it worse. Yeah. Talk about it. 1st and 10, the Rams out to the Broncos 34. Under center. Baker takes the snap. It's a run. Akers. That's going to get him across 100 yards. Gain of 4. This might get like, you know, Ohio State against FCS school level. Are we going to go to a running clock? Is everyone going to agree the Christmas gift for all is just get this game over with? Angela P. Go Broncos. Angela, go Broncos. Might be time to break out some board games, actually. Maybe best board games for Christmas. A lot of good ones. This category is up there. 2nd and 5, it's play action. Mayfield rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets out of bounds. Gain of 2. So 3rd and 3. Here we go. 3rd and 3. We haven't done it yet because the Rams, I don't know if they've had a 3rd down yet. I think they had one on the first drive they did. That's true. On the first drive they did. But let's make some noise. Let's spam 3 in the chat right now. Let's get 3,000 threes in the chat right now. I mean, I'm out of ideas. I am trying to stir up the last ounce of confidence and faith I have. 3rd and 3. Here we go. In shotgun, Mayfield takes the snap. Time, throwing, caught, and shy of the first down marker. Good tackle by Josie Jewell. He'll force about 4th and 1 with that tackle. All right. Now it's 4th down. Sean McVay's going to go for it. Right? He wants to get a first down, keep this clock running so he can make his dinner reservation tonight. They run it 4th and 1, and they get it. It was close. It was close. But Brown picks up the first. Okay. Tough. Okie dokie. Here we go. 1st and 10. Rams taking advantage of the interception in the end zone from Jalen Ramsey on the Broncos' last possession. This drive has been 6 minutes and counting. Another play action. Mayfield, quick throw, just a gain of about 2 on the play. The Broncos are incomplete. I don't think Higbee caught it. He kind of trapped it between his body and the ground. So 2nd and 10, an incomplete pass. Mayfield was 18 of 20 in the first half, so a very rare incompletion. Yeah, Higbee kind of lets it slide down his chest and it hits the ground. Baker now 20 of 23, 198 yards and 2 touchdowns. The dude's just carving up. I mean, a lot of the throws are short, at the line of scrimmage, before the first down marker, but he's making the right decisions, which you can't say the same for Russ. 2nd and 10, just outside of the red zone. Mayfield takes the snap, quick throw, that's caught. Higbee this time makes the snag, and on 2nd and 10, he's going to get 9. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Let's see. Someone's asking Bucks cards over 43. That's a lot more interesting than what we're talking about right now. So I will go off that question. First, type 3 for 3rd down. Over 43 with is Trace McSorley playing? I don't know how you can go over in that Bucks Cardinals game. The Bucks just suck too. I'd go the under, but that means the over's probably going to hit. 1st and 10 at the 14. It's a run. Akers, gain of just 2. They gave him the first down in the previous play. Bit of a generous spot if you ask me. Wow, I did not see this coming. Tyler Higbee is the Rams franchise all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. He hasn't been there that long. He's only been there like 4 years. Someone can fact check me. Day 3 pick out of Western Kentucky. And he's the number 1 Rams tight end in all the history books. 2nd and 8, another run. Akers slips out of a tackle. Gain of 2. Question, will Eckler score 20 points or more for my fantasy, or was my hope for the fantasy playoffs lost? Eckler, I think, is sneakily the number 1 running back in fantasy football this year, just because of what he's able to do through the air. So it depends on if you're a PPR league or not. I don't think 20 points against this Colts defense is asking too much. So it's going to be 20 is not a shallow number, but it's not too much for him. I think you're going to be right there on the line. 3rd and 8. 3rd down, baby. Let's go. 3rd down. Spam your threes. Spam your threes. Mayfield, play action, dumping it off. Powell makes the grab. No siree. There we go. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 4th down, baby. The 7-minute drive is going to come to an end. Matt Gay will come on for a chip shot field goal. All right. 4th and 9. It'll be a short field goal. $30-yarder. Kick is up. And it's good. Okay. With that, I do want to share some quick words I have from our sponsor today, which is Fetch. So, without further ado, let me tell you all about some awesome benefits going on with Fetch, the app. Today's Broncos Watch Party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So, let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process. And all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. We are back, and this is the question of the chat right now, so I'll pose it to you guys. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day? That's too mean. Like, if you really want to move on from him because of this game, move on from him tomorrow. Like, one, Hackett hasn't thrown 3 interceptions. So, like, I'm not defending the guy. I'm just being honest in that firing Hackett, I'm all for. But I don't want people to come away from this game with Hackett as the number one culprit. Like, he definitely did not have the team prepared well enough. The Rams are beating them up right now, with or without Russ's 3 picks. But those 3 picks, if he doesn't just throw those 3 interceptions, like, the Rams are still winning this game most likely, but they're not winning 34-6. Maybe they're winning 24-14, right? Maybe it's a 2-possession game. So, kickoff is away. I think it's just too tough to fire someone on Christmas. Have a little bit of a heart for the guy. Fire George Paton fired George Paton. He brought in Hackett and Wilson. I think Paton is safe. One, he made a trade for Russell Wilson I think every GM would have made. So, you want to fire him for making a decision that if you were to replace him with someone would also made the same decision. I don't think you're going to get an improvement there. Now, the Hackett hire is abysmal. Complete miss. I don't think it's grounds for firing now. 1st and 10. Wilson in shotgun takes the snap. Quick throw. That is caught, I think, by Jerry Jeudy, but he went down before the line of scrimmage, like a loss of 1. Here's my other question. You wanna bench Russ? 2nd and 10. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Wilson is going to get sacked. Wilson is sacked on 2nd and 10. It'll be 3rd and long. That's his 3rd sack of the game. Come on. Okay. Bond is saying bench Russ. Tony says bench Russ. 3rd and 16. If they run it here. Okay, they are. Empty set, shotgun formation. Russ takes the snap. Wilson, pressure. He's sacked again. I think the offensive line, that play, they're going to be furious. Like, they made a nice pocket for Russ. He just ran into trouble. Like, let me watch this kind of all 22 view here. He's got a good pocket. I don't know what Russ is thinking. 4th and 19. Waitman on for another punt. And he boots it away. Good punt. Fielded at the 27. The return is on across the 40, and that's about it. Okie dokie. One more time. Let's do this again. Here it is. It worked the last time we asked this one. You Venmo Matthew, me. I spoke in third person for some reason. At MattyMan14. $10. And I'm going to wear the horse mask for the upcoming Rams drive. Timothy Venmo'd us earlier. Shout out, Tim. Appreciate you and your Venmo. Let's see if someone else wants to carry the baton, though. At MattyMan14. That's my handle right there. I'll also put this up in case you're watching on like your TV or something. Scan the QR code, and you'll be able to Venmo me as well. $10. That was the last Venmo we got. If we get a $10 Venmo before the Rams take a snap, I'm going to wear this horse mask for the entire Rams drive. I don't think there's any more entertaining way to take on this 34-6 embarrassing Christmas Day performance. Bots are here. B to block the bots. Okie dokie. So, at MattyMan14, I'm checking my phone looking for a Venmo in case it pops in. Let's see what the crowd's saying. Remember when they signed Russell Wilson, the coach and the GM were so fired up at the conference that it was over the top? I said, wait till midseason. Did not know he was this bad. I remember this, and I'm kind of guilty of it myself. There were some Denver radio stations who were not a fan of the treatment Russell was getting in the preseason and training camp. He was jetting off to Europe a lot and has his own office. And there were some questions being made. And I thought that was low-hanging fruit. And I was like, listen, it is July. Don't get on Russ because he's going to the Monaco Grand Prix. Like, that doesn't seem fair. He can have a life. You know what I mean? They're not ripe for getting on him for that, but they're definitely ahead of the curve of, like, maybe don't give him his flowers before he even takes a snap. That, I think, is fair. And it would have been, like, crazy to be critical before last season. But he wasn't good last year. The injury was a factor, but he definitely looked like he was slower, and now we're seeing it. Last chance for a Venmo. 1st and 10, it's a run, and Akers picks up about 7 yards. Okay. Ooh, we got tensions coming in from Denver. Wow. Brett Rippon and Dalton Reisner got into a fight. Not a fist fight, but a screaming match on the sideline. Rippon chewing out the offensive line and Reisner giving it back to the backup quarterback. 2nd and 2. Mayfield play action, throwing. That is caught, 1st down Rams. And Denver can't make a tackle. Gain of about 20 on 2nd and 2. I love it. You got the backup quarterback chewing out the offensive line. That is where we are at right now. It's that low. First and 10 Rams. 3rd quarter winding down. So embarrassing. Mayfield and the Rams marching down the field at Denver's 34. Under center. Snap. Handoff. Run. No gain. Good stop that time by Denver's defense. And that's probably going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Michael, LOL, the Broncos are fighting each other harder than the opponent on the field. Yeah. Broncos backups are fighting more than the defense on the field. Second and 10. Rams going to hike it before the end of the third quarter. 5:50 Central, 3:50 Pacific time. I'm going to guess McVay made a 7 p.m. Christmas night reservation, and he wants to make that, right? Almost 4 o'clock. That gives him 3 hours. Oh, he'll make that. Like, he'll get there for drinks beforehand. He might call the restaurant right now during the commercial and move up his reservation to 6. All right. This is the holiday sale menu for Super Chats, $2. It is a Beers Cheers, $5, an eggnog shot. $10, you can pick Beers Cheers, you can pick eggnog, you can pick both. Really anything goes. $50, a beer shotgun. We've done 2 today. We're going to go for a hat trick. And then $52, you get to join the Mile High Club. Hard hat edition. Hard hat edition. Easy. And we'll add your name onto the Mile High Hard Hat Club right here. We've already added Elia Munson. We've added Mr. Alaska. So $52 will add you onto our hard hat. In LA traffic, you tripping. Ah, that's a good point. Didn't think of the 405. Okay, so you're right. I don't know if he'll make a 7 p.m. reservation right now. It'll be close. If McVay runs it every single play in the fourth quarter, the story is on. He wants to get out of there and make his dinner as soon as possible. Broncos Country. Let's fire Coach Hackett. Firing someone on Christmas, like, that is tough. As an organization, that's a bad look, I think. Fire the guy tomorrow if you really want to. What's the difference between today and tomorrow? They fly home after the game. Oh, I think, let's see. Yeah. We know. Brett Rippon went to the lineman to get Russell Wilson's back after a sack, and the linemen weren't having it. I mean, Hackett is just having the worst day. The interceptions are awful. Those aren't on him. But you're the head coach of a team that's losing 34-6 on Christmas Day. That's tough to come back from. So Russell Wilson chatting with his O-line after Brett Rippon came over and yelled at them. This is the story right now. Hackett's losing control. He's lost the sideline. 2nd and 10, Baker throwing an incomplete pass. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to applaud Brett Rippon. At least he's showing some fight, and he's not even playing in the game. 3rd and 10. Hackett's a blue Sharpie guy. Can we trust a blue Sharpie guy? That's a blue flag right there. I don't like that. 3rd and 10. It's a run with Brown on the draw. He gets the first down and more. Brown getting all the way out to the 15-yard line on 3rd and 10. Bronco fan 99 lost control. He's never had it. What message was that when he benched Melvin Gordon and then reinstated him as the starter? What does that tell your locker room? Hey, just because you're playing awful and you're costing us games and I bench you, if you come talk to me nicely, I'll put you back in the game. First and 10 at the 16. Under center. Handoff, run up the middle, gain of 3. Christopher asking, would you rather keep Nathaniel, lack of muscle, Wilson next year, or fire Hackett and release or try to trade Russ for somebody else? I think what Chris is basically asking, would you rather have Hackett or Wilson? Lack of muscle, Wilson. I think you gotta fire. Like, if the contract wasn't a factor, maybe I move on from Russ. But you are stuck with Russ. So, it has to be fire Hackett. 2nd and 7, quick throw to the right. That's a gain of about 3. We'll bring up 3rd down. You can't trade Russ. Like, the contract's way too big. If you wanted to trade Russell Wilson, you'd have to give up a first-round pick for someone to take him. And you don't have one. You want to give up your first-round pick in 2024? It's like when Brock Osweiler got traded from the Texans to the Browns. It was the Texans who gave up picks just to get rid of his contract. So, not going to happen. 3rd and 3, 3rd down. Here we go. Here we go. Shotgun snap, Mayfield. Plenty of time. No pass rush whatsoever. Now it comes. He's going to float out the back of the end zone. So the Broncos defense makes a bit of a stand in the red zone. Oh, there's going to be a roughing the passer. I think this is going to be roughing the passer, automatic first down. Yep, there it is. That's on Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory today has made 2 plays, and that is unsportsmanlike conduct and roughing the passer. It's a bit of a small foul, like just little contact, but it wasn't the contact was a whole lot. It was really late, and it was just it looked like frustration, just like trying to get away with a bit of a cheap shot. So 1st and goal. Randy Gregory's return has been awful. 1st and goal from the 5. It's a run. Akers to the left. Akers trying to get the corner. Touchdown. Oh, he decked some guy on the sideline. Very nice of Cam Akers to go pick him up. But touchdown, Rams. It is now 40-6. So, if you guys remember, I said I would delete the stream if the Rams scored 50 points before the Broncos scored a touchdown. We're getting dangerously close to that point right now. It was set up by a very unnecessary late hit from Randy Gregory roughing the passer. But are the Broncos going to give up a 50-burger without scoring a touchdown themselves? This is going to get borderline the biggest deficit in Broncos franchise history. They've had some bad blowout losses to the Chiefs the last couple of years. But man, 41-6 right now. This one might be an all-time new low. Someone go out there and tell me the biggest deficit in Broncos franchise history. Right now, it's 35 points. I mean, the Super Bowl was 35 points. This one might come. This is going to rival it. This is going to rival it. Dang. Question is, do you bench Russell Wilson and go with Brett Rippon? Let me ask that question right now. I'll put it on screen. Do you bench Russell Wilson and go with Brett Rippon? I don't see the advantage to playing him right now. I think it'd be a nice shot to maybe kind of his ego, sort of. He doesn't have a huge ego, but send a message of no one's untouchable on this team. Oh, we got a $5 super chat. Let's go. We'll put it on screen while you guys get your yeses or nos in there. I'm benching Russ. Yeah, I should say that right now. I am absolutely benching Russell Wilson. Super chat coming in, $5. That's an eggnog shot. 19 EHF. If it makes y'all feel any better, you will keep it close with the Chiefs. Why do we think that? What? They don't play the Chiefs week 18 when the Chiefs sit everyone. That one's against the Chargers. Right? Unless I'm getting my dates mixed up here. Broncos schedule. They play the Chiefs next week. That's what I thought. Yeah. So the Chiefs are still trying to get to the 1 seed locked up. So they'll go, right, full battalion mode. We got a little extra spicy eggnog here. Little cannonball time. 19 EHF. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you still being a part of the watch party when it's 41-6. Cheers. Cannonball. Ooh. Ooh. Do you like eggnog? Yes or no? We're getting ready for more ugly football. 41-6, 35 points. Putting Garantano. Oh. Why not? Russ is in the game. 1st and 10, he's going to get sacked. He's sacked on 1st down. And it's not the kind of sack maybe you're picturing. He bumped into his offensive lineman and just tripped. Okay. Rachel does not like eggnog. Sox Arizona likes eggnog. 2nd and 19, screen pass. Good pickup of about 8 yards that time for Latavius Murray. Jared asking the important question. How far will the Nuggets go this season? 1st round exit, semifinals, Western Conference Championship, or NBA title? I think they'll win a series. I think they'll win a series. 3rd and 13. Russ slinging it. That's caught. Cortland Sutton at the 1st down marker. 1st down Denver. Make Rippon the full-time starter next year. It can't get any worse, but I am never letting Russ start again. It can get worse. Like, you could be scoring 3 points instead of 6. So, I'm all for change. Don't get me wrong. But 1st and 10, Wilson check down over the middle. That's Dulcich, gain of 7. That's like a smart-ass answer. I know that. But you're married to Russ. Like, there's no getting away for him for the next 2 seasons, at least. 2nd and 2. This is a nightmare. Wilson's in shotgun. You just got to hope he wins Comeback Player of the Year next season. It's a run up the middle. Murray just shy of the 1st down marker. That'll bring up 3rd and like inches. So 3rd and 1. Here we go. Just over 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. I bet Sean McVay is shooting daggers at Hackett like, do not throw the football and stop the clock. QB sneak. Russ gets it on 3rd and 1. 1st and 10. It's hard to even be really like that pissed off right now. We're so used to it. They're 4 and 10. Like, we shouldn't be surprised they're losing 41-6. The only surprise is that you're losing 41-6 to another 4 and 10 team. That is where it is. You're bad. You're worse than all the bad teams, right? In a category of bad football teams this year, you can make a legitimate argument that the Broncos are the worst team in football. At 4 wins, every single win has been ugly, right? You barely got by the Texans for your first win. Somehow you beat the 49ers on Sunday Night Football thanks to a bad Jimmy Garoppolo safety. You escaped the Jags in London. And you beat the Cardinals on their third-string quarterback at home. Not once have they looked good against a decent team. Except, like, they beat the Niners, but they just looked bad. The Niners somehow played worse. Mike, how many touchdowns does Baker have now? He's still only thrown 2. They've rushed for 3 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. It's a screen. It's incomplete. Defense read it all the way through. Nothing there. 2nd and 10. Tony, more than Wilson does all season. So Russell Wilson this year, he has 9 touchdowns, I think, right? Let me double check. Russell Wilson this season. Oh, he's got 11 touchdowns. Oh, the 3 against the Chiefs. Quick throw, 2nd and 10. That's caught. Cortland Sutton. So here's the question, though. Russell Wilson's 11 passing touchdowns this year. His brand new mansion in Denver has 12 bathrooms. Will he finish with more bathrooms in his house? There's 2 games left after this. 3rd and 4. Wilson looking, running, throwing, out of bounds. 4th down. I don't know if he'll have more touchdowns. Right? He needs 2 more touchdowns to finish. And his arm's bleeding kind of badly. It's on his jersey. Oh. That's not good. Kind of like a little blood on his jersey. Gladiator. Yeah, I think he might finish with more bathrooms than touchdowns. These next 2 games are against 2 teams that are very hungry for wins, right? The Chiefs want to finish first in the AFC. The Chargers probably need to win Week 18 to secure a playoff spot. 4th and 4, Wilson airing it out wide open. Jerry Jeudy, that's caught. Jerry Jeudy free down the sideline all the way to the 10. No flags on the play. Best play of the game all day for Denver. Jeudy now is above 100 yards, 6 grabs, $117. I don't know why Russ is bleeding, though, or when it's from, or where it's from. 1st and 10, Wilson to the end zone. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Russell Wilson is like, he's got blood on the side of his jersey, which makes it look like it's coming from his arm. I don't think it's bleeding through his jersey. But I don't know when it happened or where on his body he's absolutely bleeding from. Second and 10 from the 11. Wilson in shotgun. Wilson takes the snap. Looking around. Running to his right. Throwing. End zone. That is caught. Touchdown. Greg Dulcich. Dulcich scores. His first NFL career touchdown came at SoFi Stadium against the Chargers. And he scores again. And the Broncos are going for 2. Down 41-12. Let's go. Show me those TDs. So it is 41-12. Broncos are going to go for 2 here. Okie dokie. I don't even know what the math is. 41-14 if you get this. 2-point conversion. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Fade. End zone. Incomplete. Flag down. Cortland Sutton was tripped up. They were going to go for a jump ball with Jalen Ramsey. And it's going to be DPI. I think Ramsey might have a decent case of it was uncatchable. They're going to call it. I got to see a replay of this. Ramsey's really pissed off. Oh, this might be offensive pass interference. Cortland Sutton is going to take his two hands and just grab on to Jalen Ramsey's shoulders for dear life. Kind of went both ways. I would have liked a no call there. 2-point conversion, try number 2. From the 1 this time. Wilson going to pass. And heaving it up, that's incomplete. Flag down, though. Another flag. Looking like it against the defense. Holding on the defense. Troy Hill, so half the distance to the goal. A third 2-point conversion attempt coming our way. 2 straight penalties on the Rams on this 2-point conversion. Sean McVay's 7 p.m. dinner reservation is getting dicey now. It is 4:10 in LA. With the traffic, it's going to be close. Wilson in shotgun. Takes the snap. Running it. Murray, he's got it. Murray gets the 2-point conversion on the ground in try number 3. So, don't look now, but the Broncos, they're only down 27 points, 4 touchdowns. In 8 minutes, I remember Deshaun Jackson and the Eagles doing it. You never know, against the Giants, like 2009, 2010-ish. Refs must have had Broncos plus 27 for them to call those penalties. That's funny. Imagine if you got if you took the Broncos plus 27, you probably thought you were safe by a mile no matter what. Not the case. All right, it's commercial right now. I really want to share with you guys some really interesting and cool stuff going on with today's sponsor, Fetch. Today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So, let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. We are back. 41-14, 27-point game. Hey, if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. I don't know, the Broncos YouTube channel is going live, doing a watch party on Christmas Day and sticking with it when they're down 41-14 in the fourth quarter. So if that's not reason enough, I don't know what is. Subscribe, and an onside kick is coming. And it's recovered by the Rams. Higbee easily recovers it. So, the Rams have it, and they've got it on the Broncos half of the 50 now. Onside kick. if they had recovered that onside kick, that would have been the worst time to recover an onside kick. There's nothing worse than recovering an onside kick when it's meaningless. You got to save those golden moments for when you actually need them. Not when you're down 27 in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow. Perkins is in at quarterback for the Rams. Baker's night is done. He's been perfect. No sense in playing him anymore. So it is Perkins, the original third-string quarterback, in at quarterback right now for the Rams. Bryce Perkins. His second season. 1 career touchdown. Tony Romo and Jim Nantz talking about their Christmas plans. They are going to split out of there so fast the moment this game ends. 2nd and 12. Perkins under center. Takes the snap. It's another run. Gain of about 4. The Rams have gone full on backups right now. Will the Broncos do the same? Like, will they move on? Will they bench Russ? Do you think Murray will get 6 more running yards? I could see it. I could see Murray getting 6 more rushing yards. At least 6 yards, right? Whether it's on the ground or through the air. I don't know if you have an individual prop bet. Santa didn't bring me a Broncos win this year. No. Santa went right over Denver. Just bypassed Dove Valley altogether. 3rd and 7, another run. This one's good for about 2 to 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 4. Wow, did not expect Baker. 85% completion percentage today. Second best in Rams history. Just behind Kurt Warner. 4th and 4, Matt Gay's on for another field goal attempt. 53-yarder. 53-yard field goal is up, and it is perfect. Right down the middle. That makes it 44-14. It's a 30-point game. Back to it. Oh, Brett Rippon's coming in, baby. Let's go. Brett Rippon's coming in. Russ has to be furious right now. I don't know. Can you call it a benching? When you're down 30, is that benching or is that just it? You know, even if it was like Peyton Manning having a bad day or Tom Brady, we wouldn't say that Brady got benched. Do you think this is a benching? Does this categorize as a benching? I think it might. You know, if he got benched in the last series, that would have been a definite benching. The Rams have scored on every single possession today. This is what like perfection is. 44 points. 1st and 10. Rippon coming in. Is this a benching? Let's see. It's a benching. It's benched. Rippon's in the game, folks. Brett Rippon is in at quarterback. Quick throw over the middle. That's caught. Chase Edmonds, gain of about 3. This game has no playoff implications whatsoever. But it is going to be a fun playoff race. Michael says benched. 2nd and 7, Rippon. Another quick throw. That's caught. That Jalen Virgil? No, who is that? A Wilson standing on the sideline with his helmet on. Michael, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember Wilson ever being benched in Seattle, right? First and 10. Rippin in shotgun. Remember, this is the same quarterback as he handed off to Chase Edmonds, who just chewed out the offensive line on Russell Wilson's behalf. So you better believe they're putting all their blood, sweat, and tears in for Brett Rippin right now. Second and 3. Rippin checking it down. Edmonds catching it first down and more. Edmonds down after a gain of about 25. I don't know if I ever remember Russ getting benched like this in Seattle. Okay. First and 10, ball at the Rams 35. Rippin shotgun, quick throw. That's caught. Cortland Sutton, gain of about 14. First and 10. Clock stops momentarily, but it will continue to roll. Oh no, we're under 5 minutes, so it'll stop. Ball now sitting at the Rams 23. I don't want the Broncos to score a touchdown. People are going to look at the score and go, well, they put up 21 points. The offense wasn't that bad. Rippin, shot at the end zone, out of bounds, Jerry Jeudy. You know what I mean? There's nothing that pisses me off more than like a meaningless garbage score at the end, so that later on you look back and you go, I mean, it's not like the offense was dreadful. They did put up 3 touchdowns. No, the offense has been dreadful, and I want the score to show it. I am actively rooting for the Broncos not to score a touchdown, so they do not look at the box score later and give this offense any sort of benefit of the doubt of being so-so. Meh. It's been downright awful. Illegal. Second and 10. Rippin overcooks the throw. Looking for Jalen Virgil, the UDFA out of App State. Third and 10. Nearly 200 people watching, almost at 100 likes. If we get 100 likes, we'll do a quick beers cheers. 9 people need to like the video. Third and 10, Rippin is in shotgun. Takes the snap. Throw, that's incomplete. Looking for Marlon Mack. Brandon Wilson says, I hope they score with Rippin. I don't want to see 21 points on the board and have people say the Broncos offense, the last couple of weeks, they put up points against the Chiefs and against the Cardinals and 3 touchdowns against the Rams. No, the score needs to be an indicator of how bad this team was today. Fourth and 10. Rippin, throwing. That's picked off. This is going to be a pick 6. This is going to be a pick 6. 40, 30, 20. Hackett's a fraud. Touchdown, Rams. An 85-yard pick 6 for Durant. And it's a 50-burger officially for the Rams. So incredibly believable. Rippin throws a awful pick 6, and it was a no-doubter. Could have jogged into the end zone. And it now is 50-14 with a PAT looming. This is a punch in the face for all 3 phases on this team. The extra point is up and good. It's now 51-14. This is no longer an ass kicking. This is a war crime. That's how bad it is. I think Hackett might be done. If you're going to fire him after the season, why don't you send some sort of message for the last 2 weeks, even if it is just 2 games, of accountability? Hackett didn't throw the 4 picks today, but he is the head coach of a team that's going to let up 50 points to a 4-win team. And that's usually grounds for termination. Don't worry, Apocalypse. Don't worry, man. My goodness gracious. Cheers to everyone still watching. You're sticking through this right now. You deserve an award. You deserve Russell Wilson's paycheck. Everyone watching right now, it's like a class action lawsuit. We all deserve a little bit of Russ's $245 million. My goodness. Put in Jared Garantano. Please put in JG. We have to check every single big bingo box. Put in the third string quarterback. Who's in right now? Damn it, it's ripping. First and 10, Denver at their own 25. It's a run up the middle. That is Marlon Mack picking up 6 yards. If the Broncos call one timeout, we're ending the stream. I mean, that is the rudest thing you can do to all of us that are still watching to make us watch even more. Hackett, if you call a timeout, we're deleting the stream. And we're putting your house on sale before you get a chance. Hope you rented. 2nd and 4. Ripping a handoff. Up the middle. It's Mack. First down. Good. Keep the chains moving and keep the clock rolling. What they are doing to us is inhumane. Mr. Host, I'm still watching because of you. What's your name? Matthew Peterson. Bro wants Guantanamo Bay, and Dylan, I went to Tennessee with Jared Garantano. Believe me, I know. But it can't get worse than this. Well, it can. First and 10, Mack takes the handoff, gain of 4. Couple quick thoughts here. No one gives a shit about this game right now. You fire Hackett. And I want to make this clear. You're firing Hackett because you're losing 51-14, and this team came in, punched in the mouth, and rolled over. But Russell Wilson is by far the biggest reason you lost today. 3 horrible interceptions as Chase Edmonds rattles off a nice run on 2nd and 6 across the 50. And that's going to probably get us towards a 2-minute warning. But Russell Wilson, 2 first-quarter interceptions, got the team behind 3 scores like that, and then a horrible pick to start the second half. So, Wilson, bench him. You have to. You have to shut him down. You can disguise it for his ego and put him on IR and say, you know what, that shoulder and hamstring and the concussion, they're nagging him. We're going to start the rehab now. But you got to fire Hackett. Do it tomorrow. Have a little bit of Christmas joy in your heart, George Payton. But he should not be speaking to the media tomorrow. And then Russell Wilson, shut him down for the year. Brett Rippon, he probably wish he didn't come in today because he is playing himself out of the backup role for next year. Super chat coming in from Sam Brown. I'm sure Sam is even more pissed off than I am. Lauren saying this shit is worse than the McDaniels era. Yeah. Sam Brown with a $2 super chat. Whichever higher power works, get Hackett out. If you're the Walton Penner, right, the new ownership, it's your first Christmas as an NFL owner. And this is what is under the tree. This is the kind of loss where you go, George, I'm going to override you. We're going to fire Hackett today. It's out of your control. I know you made the hire. I know you wanted to see a full body of work, but this is downright embarrassing. We're losing to our family, Stan Kroenke, who we are married, like a family connection, married between, related to. I don't know exactly. Their daughter married their brother or something, whatever. And this is just unbearable. Sam, for your $2 super chat, cheers. Is the fire alarm still going off in our apartment, Sam Brown? I hope not. So here's the question, right? Do you fire Hackett on Christmas? Yes or no? It's a cold-hearted thing to do. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day? You might have to. It'd be very sad. Maybe you spare him and you do it tomorrow. I mean, the guy was just not cut out for an NFL head coach. The injuries made it magnified how much it was, though. And the bad quarterback play was something he had no control over. But make no mistake, he is not an NFL head coach. Getting a lot of yeses. We're $30 away from $400 in super chats. Would be a nice Christmas gift if we got there today. 1st and 10. Edmonds runs it after the 2-minute warning. Denver is approaching the Rams red zone. $30 away from $400 in supers. Everyone that's saying no to firing Hackett right now, I'm just going to assume you're a Seahawks fan and you like getting the 2nd or 3rd overall pick in the draft. I think it's 3rd overall right now. 2nd and 9. Another run. Edmonds. Super chat coming in from Try Glazin. Let's throw that super chat on screen. Apocalypse, good to see you, man. Let Wilson finish out the season, or Hackett, might as well. 2 games left. Here's my argument against that. Let's just assume you're talking about Hackett. Look at the Panthers. They fired Rule, and they've won games. Don't you want to win? So make a change. I don't care if it's not college football on 3rd and 7 as this play is blown up in the backfield, a loss for Chase Edmonds. I'd rather win than lose, wouldn't you? So make a change. Try Glaze and a $2 super. Fire Hackett today since he ruined everyone's Christmas. I'm going to agree with you, but I'm also going to say if your Christmas hinged on the 4 and 10 Broncos, that's a little bit on you. A little bit on you. 4th and 9. Denver's going for it. Under center. Please get this so the clock runs. Oh, they run it. Mack to the right. Mack approaching the 1st down marker, but he's not going to get it. And that's going to be the game. Turnover on downs with 6 seconds left, but that will be final. 51-14. It's a kneel down away. Hey, we got a post-game show coming up. If you've got a take you want to get on screen, super chat, and we'll put it on, like, Try Glazing. We're going to include your super chat in our post-game show. So if you'd like to be on the post-game show, feel free to super chat, and we'll get you on screen. We're now $28 away from reaching $400 in supers. A kneel down, and we're going to jump into this post-game show. Incredibly embarrassing performance. Defense was not good. Defense definitely got pushed back a lot, but they never made a play, right? The 2 quick picks by Russ in the 1st quarter did not put them in a good spot, but no one made a play on defense. The defense cannot hold their head held high and say anything. And that's final. That is final. Call a timeout. Michael, that is assault. Assault. No calling a timeout there. So the Broncos fall to 4-11. They're going to finish the season 4-13 if you haven't realized, by the way. They're not beating the Chiefs or the Chargers. Don't even fantasize about it. You sicko. They're going to finish 4-13. I'm going to predict the Seahawks had the 3rd overall pick in the draft behind the Texans and the Bears. talking about George Payton? I hope so. Russell, 15 of 27, 214 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Chase Edmonds, 6 carries for 31 yards. Just getting the stats right for you guys. Judy, yep. Yep. Akers, yep. Okay. If they called a timeout, I might have deleted the channel, honestly. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into a post-game show. If you want to get on screen, Venmo or Super Chat. Super Chat's a lot easier, but Venmo works too, at MattyMan14, and we'll get your comment on screen. Let me get all the bells and whistles ready. Final score. All right. Here we go. This is tough to watch, but we're going to have to do it. So, it is just an absolute embarrassment right now. Okay. Are you ready? Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Broncos Rams post-game show after an absolute embarrassing 51-14 loss. Welcome into the 4-11 Broncos Breakdown. Merry Christmas. It's not a merry, it's a very sad Christmas after Denver got whomped, beat up, ass kicked, violation of Geneva Convention against the Rams and Baker Mayfield. 51-14. And you know what? We're all thinking about it right now. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day, and do you bench Russell Wilson for the next 2 games? We're going to break all this down. This is very frustrating, right? This team was embarrassed by another 4-win team. I'm not mad that they lost. I honestly expected them to lose probably the last 3 games. I thought they might squeak this one out because they looked good the last 2 weeks, but that was a false sense of confidence. But no. This was a disastrous performance. And I'm going to talk about Hackett and Wilson right off the jump here. Russell Wilson, 15 of 27, 214 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Ignore that 1 touchdown. It was complete garbage time bogus. Russell Wilson was absolutely the sole reason they lost today, in my opinion. Hackett is very bad too. This is not an excuse or pardon for Hackett. But Russell Wilson throwing 2 interceptions before anyone sat down in their seat for this game put the Broncos behind the 8 ball, and this team is way too bad to make any kind of comeback attempt. The defense, it's going to look like they gave up 51 points. There was the pick 6 at the end, so call it 40. Defense was not good today. Defense got put in bad situations, but no one on the defense made one single play. Randy Gregory played in his first game in over 2 months, and all he did was get flagged twice at very inopportune times. So, defense was bad. Offense was bad. Special teams was bad. Everyone was bad. But Russell Wilson, I think, needs to be shut down. I've talked about this for a while. You finally benched him, which I think we can call it a benching, don't you? You got benched with 8 minutes to go. No, 5-6 minutes to go. Down 30 or whatever. Like, that was a big moment for Hackett because he has never once questioned Russell Wilson this season. At least publicly. But finally, a benching was made. So here's what I want to ask you guys. Do you fire Hackett on Christmas Day? That's a really sad thing to do. It's a tough look as an organization to fire a coach on a Christmas Day because it's going to be a stigma that follows you around for quite some time. At least I would wait till tomorrow. I understand that Hackett ruined a lot of Broncos Country's Christmas, but Hackett was the one that threw 3 interceptions by Russell Wilson or a pick 6 from Brett Rippon. So I'd fire him tomorrow. I'm definitely moving on from Hackett. And for all of you that are going to say, what's the difference? There's 2 games left. Tell the Panthers fans that. Tell them that there's no difference of firing Matt Rule now or middle of the season. Because they've rattled off wins. And would you rather win or lose? You're going to lose with Hackett. With Don Capers as interim, you might squeak out an extra win. And in my eyes, that's worth it. because you're not tanking for your own first-round draft pick. So let me know, should the Broncos fire Nathaniel Hackett on Christmas Day? Yes or no? I'm going to wait until tomorrow, which is a very lenient thing for me to say, but I think, yes, tomorrow, at the very least, you have to move on from him. Move on. You hardly got started. I hope he rented and did not buy. Some other stats, Jerry Jeudy, 6 grabs, 117 yards. We'll have a positive note here and say Jerry Jeudy's definitely getting his 5th-year option picked up. After a slow start to his career, he has come on the last month and a half, and at least you've got one positive thing to note right there. Hey, Jerry Jeudy, he's looking more and more like that first-round pick you have been looking for. So that's at least one good thing. Baker was perfect, 24 for 28, 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. You like Cam Akers, a running back who was basically off the team at the trade deadline. Rush for 23 carries, $118 and 3 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee saved everyone's fantasy season with 9 receptions for 2 scores and 94 yards. It is embarrassing. So with that, today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Excuse me. Sorry about that. I do want to share some quick, interesting information with you all about today's sponsor, which is Fetch. So without further ado, let me turn things over right now to myself before the show today, talking about Fetch. Today's Broncos watch party is brought to you by Fetch. Fetch is a super easy to use and free app that allows you to earn reward points on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt. Then hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop, showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and all you have to do is click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. There are so many great things about the Fetch app that I can't wait to share more about with you, including redeeming those points for gift cards at Amazon, Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android. Use our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter promo code CHAT at signup for 5,000 bonus points. Now, when you do that, that's the equivalent of getting a free $5 gift card just to get started. It's a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now. Chatsports.com/fetch. Enter promo code CHAT. Now, that link is also in the comments and the description. Try glazing, super chatting into our live watch party from this game. Fire Hackett today since he ruined everyone's Christmas. Here's what I'm going to say. Russell Wilson, we should file a class action lawsuit, and his paycheck for this game against the Rams should be split amongst everyone who tuned in for this disastrous Christmas Day performance. It is the least he can do. Russell Wilson is just unplayable right now the next 2 weeks. He's already hurt. He's coming off a concussion, maybe a bit too soon, but he was cleared, so whatever. He's had shoulder and hamstring injuries this year. What are we doing? Shut him down. Let the rehab start. I know Hackett wants to keep his job, so I can see why he's going to continue to start what he thinks is his best option. But Hackett's not the coach next year. That's a secret I'll pass on to you guys. The Broncos front office, organization, ownership, and all decided to sit Russ last week. They should have put him on IR and just shut him down. I know he's a competitor. He wants to play, but that is not in the best interest of this team right now. The best interest of this team is shutting down Russ so he can start to get healthy for next year, start the rehab on his shoulder and his hamstring, really kick it into an extra drive, and then hopefully you will find a head coach who will agree to come coach for your team that isn't the bottom tier candidate and believe that they can revolutionize and turn around this offense and rejuvenize Russell Wilson. It is the only hope that you have. This is an absolute joke and an embarrassment of a game. No other way around it. So here's my other question for you all. Do you bench Russell Wilson? Yes or no? I am hitting yes a billion times, right? This would be like in Deal or No Deal if the banker offered more than $1 million. Deal, right? You have to. I don't see the point of trotting him out there the next 2 weeks. I saw it maybe for a glimmer of, well, if he plays well, that might make the Broncos' job a bit more attractive as maybe they could end on a high note and compete with the Chiefs and the Chargers and beat the Rams. No, you got 50 burgered by Baker Mayfield and a 4-win Rams team. Shut it down. Someone hire Gordon Ramsay to coach this team. He would do a better job because he would know when to cut his losses. Before I let you guys go, and go back to your Christmas dinners and try and salvage the rest of your Christmas evening. If you are looking for a Broncos YouTube channel, subscribe today. Guarantee you there is no other channel that's going to get you guys the best and the quickest Broncos recap and highlight show after every single game that goes live on Christmas Day for the channel, for the country. So subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try and go home. Not going to probably watch football. Maybe I'll watch the Cardinals-Bucks second half. Put on a movie. Let me know what movie I should watch. Kind of want to just get football in my mind right now. That's what they did to me. They ruined Christmas Day football. They ruined it. All right. That's that. We're going to sign off. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you joined us for the entire watch party today, you deserve some kind of award. A Purple Heart. What you did was courageous, at the very least. That is that. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. That was an all-timer. That was an all-timer. We're going to end the stream. The final, 51-14, Rams over the Broncos. That sucked. Thank you all for tuning in. For everyone that was here for the whole time, you guys are real ones. Signing off. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. I won't even say it. Broncos Country,